Fucking nightmares like you! Nightmares like you! Nightmares like you! Nightmares like you! Fucking nightmares like you!
Yo. What's up? It's your boy ShyGuyTyz with the Z. Back at it again with another stream. Yeah. Just like the title says, I'm going to be doing a little bit of detective work today. But before we get into the detective work, as always, if you guys do enjoy this and you want to see more content from your boy, make sure to hit me up on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube at ShyGuyTyz with the Z. And while you're there, hit up ShyGuyTyz and send a video at a number that I can see. 9.3K subscribers. Big up to the channel. Big up to the channel. We have bangers on here for you to check out. My first full party, YGK, Chris, Wham Whammy, them two boys doing gangies, and many more like that. Like me, tier list. New video coming out this Sunday. Check it out. And while you're there, also check out ShyGuyTyz Live, where the stream archives are going to be uploaded. I'm gonna have more streams for you today because I have to do it. You know, I'm almost caught up and all this other stuff. There's a lot of videos here, a lot of playlists for you. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. There's a lot here. And while you're here, check out ShyGuyTyz shorts for the shorts I used to upload. I have shorts on both channels, but these were the OG shorts. We're in the Discord call with the boys. Yeah, but that is crazy. That is dirty work.
They idolize this man. Now they don't want to believe it.
No, I was talking about MJ. That's what he's talking about. He did some research on him. That's like a red pill, blue pill situation. It's like, do you accept this reality or do you deny it and live in a lie?
Look it up. I think the kid name was like Jordan Chandler or something like that.
Dirty.
It was a civil. It never went to. It was a civil settlement instead of going no. It wasn't no charges filed. Yeah, I would file no charges either if you gave me $20 million. The kid wasn't up for 10. You think the parents don't put his parents probably did on purpose to get the money. Nah, we ain't filing no charges. Let's go ahead, get 20 million and yeah, we up.
Up for the rest of your life, nigga.
Got touched on for what cost of it.
Ah.
And then Corey say that though. Corey said in music industry, wherever in Hollywood, that they do stuff like that.
Wait, say it
So in
again?
Hollywood, remember Corey said in Hollywood they do stuff like that? Like they like in Hollywood you gotta do stuff, you gotta do crazy stuff and all that.
I think
So
he
why
said
Michael
something like
Jackson?
that, yeah.
Yeah, I know for a fact he said it. He said it all the time. So why do Michael Jackson get a pass? He the biggest star ever and he never did nothing. What make him different?
Me feel like you have to do something drastic like that.
Nah, I just think all of them are just all sickos. Like every time we somebody that big of a star, what's the odds of that? Don't nobody have a smut on their name. Like, name anybody you know that's the biggest star, and that just like got a perfect track.
Zendaya?
They ain't that. She's big, but not for that. Yeah, maybe yeah. But they gonna come up with something though. Just even on
big.
yeah. Anything on a certain level though, just with anything, how they try to tarnish, they go tarnish your name. Like, it might be true. They gonna come up with something.
I
Like
mean,
it was cheating on your wife, you drunk. Like it just anything. I'm not saying all that but there's something going on though. You ain't no saint.
I never claimed to be a saint. But I know
No,
what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
saying.
I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And they put these people on that pedestal and make them like, oh yeah, they can't do no wrong.
How we gonna watch you, nigga? Yeah, you hitting 10K.
Oh my gosh. Nah, that's what CJ was saying too. He was saying like, well, me and CJ were talking about that, like how big Minecraft YouTubers just come out and just do some weird shit, like talk to kids or something.
No, it's all of them. It's all of them.
It's so weird. That's
Like
such a weird thing.
Yeah, they either like become a Nazi or they start like talking to kids. Like actually no, it's how you play Undertale. You play Undertale, right? Yeah, I know you play that shit.
I played it. I haven't beat Undertale, but I played it.
Well,
No, I did beat
there's
it.
like Undertale. Yeah, this like Undertale YouTuber,
I think.
biggest speedrunner in the shit. Dude came out as like I think it was like an abusive like pedophile who had like a pronoun fetish.
What the fuck? It's just something.
Yeah, like there's like screenshots of it's like yeah, bitch, I control your pronoun. It's like it's such a it's the kind of shit that like somebody would make because they hate like it sounds so stereotypically fucked up. But there are people that just do some shit that you can't make up, bro. Some shit is unbelievable. But he
The
did that
Epstein,
shit.
yeah, the Epstein files. Like you will see how many people in them files, like who all on them files.
Yeah, our
You don't
president,
even
man.
matter. Like, come on now. We been
It's
do
not
though.
the,
We ain't need the files though him. We ain't need we ain't need the
the
files.
thing is like with the files, right?
Mm.
That's just what we saw.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
what.
Okay, let's look at
that's what
how
I'm
many
saying.
times have like someone stolen from something and they never get caught? More
Come on
people
now.
don't get caught than the niggas that do get caught.
Come on now. You gonna get away with more stuff if you ever get caught. Period.
Yeah.
Anything in the world. The one
So like,
time you just get
like
caught is
bust-
you just paying for all those things that you got away with.
Mm.
Honestly. That's how I look at it. When people get locked up, they didn't get locked up because they did. They didn't get caught for the first time. They done did it 100 times.
They got locked up
Paying
because
for
they
that
finally got
sin.
caught.
Yeah, they paying for that one little sin. Well, they not one, but they paying for that one little turn. But these
like
people
there's
be going with it.
this thing that Mike Tyson said. I forgot what he got charged for, but he was like, "Look, man, I'm gonna fight this shit. 'Cause this thing, I've done way worse things that I have not quit it for. Not
Mm.
quit it.
Got
Been
caught
charged
for.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there, some like he said, I ain't do it, but there's some shit I did do. And I think that's like the most like accountability I've ever heard from someone like that. Like, yeah, he did something fucked up, some mysterious, evil, fucked up deed. Fucking, but he still was like, yeah, man,
And they
They
said,
get
always,
away with.
yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie, they always taunted the black man's name. But the black man was doing stuff though, like, but the white man been doing stuff like this since slavery. They've been molesting the slave kids and all that. It's been a thing. It's been a thing. So it's not like like one day with the script. Michael Jackson, I'm not gonna lie, that man wanted to be white. That man, he might have had to be, but he bleached himself. And he changed his whole look. Like man, he was such that for kids.
Look, he had vitiligo, right? Like I had
Man,
vitiligo. Going to do that shit. Vitiligo ain't marketable.
you said it's marketable.
No, vitiligo was definitely not marketable, especially back
Oh,
in the
not marketable.
60s. You couldn't do that shit. That's why you have the gloves. He like changed his whole brand around vitiligo. He was a very fucked up person from the start. And it's like,
he ain't had no. He was already doomed from the start with his dad.
yeah. Because like, that's how he was growing up. I think like the reason why he was so like appropriate with children is because he had like this like he had like this psychological defect where a lot of people who supposed to grow up so fast as a kid, they always have these like tendencies to just be very childish and kind of like inappropriate as an adult because like they're trying to recapture something they never had. That's why he was so like
Yeah, he
inappropriate about
probably
the
think
kid.
he probably thought nothing wrong with playing in the bed with kids and watching cartoons. Like, come on now.
Yeah, because like I really don't think he touched them. I don't think he touched any of them. He was inappropriate with them. That's some shit you don't do with kids. But I don't think he was like, yeah, yeah,
He did enough to pay. He did enough to pay them motherfuckers 20 million. He did enough.
yeah.
He did enough.
Yeah, something would have definitely got that nigga like niggas would have stopped fucking with him maybe if they found out what he did. I say
But the
maybe
thing is,
because
like,
niggas love Michael Jackson.
Niggas love Michael Jackson. They swept it under the rug. When you big like that, gang, they swept it under the rug. Like they was on the rug, but Michael Jackson paid them people off 20 million.
but the thing is, like Michael Jackson was specifically Macaulay Culkin, right? That nigga hated everything. Like if you like look at his story, he's been fucked up from the start too. I think he like cut off his entire family because all they would do is like whore him out for money. Not like
They would do what for money?
they would like stole their son out.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
All them people did that went to Michael Jackson. They sold their kids out. Just went R. Kelly too with the all that. They sold their kids out. They knew what was going on. How you a parent? You don't know what your 10, 12-year old, 8-year old. Come on, bro. Like, come on now. Like, down there. Come on now. You don't never leave your kids under supervision with nobody you don't know. Like, come on now.
I don't think they were going with art. Like, hey, you gotta go to my homeboy house.
Man, they knew that. Man, they knew
You gotta
exactly
take
what
them
them
niggas
kids.
in time.
Man, they knew exactly what them kids was, and they knew they was getting paid. He was saying the families. People are crazy. People are sick. And I don't think people will understand that to a certain extent. Like people always be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. No, everybody don't have the
Yeah.
same thought process.
Facts. People don't think the same. That's big facts. That's what makes up you unique. But your uniqueness can also make you weird, depending on
That's
how
just
many.
some death.
That's why with all the black people that get famous, you can't be black and too famous. It's not gonna happen.
What do you mean you can't be black and too famous?
Cause some go happen. Some. You knew he was a drunk and he cheated on his wife, but y'all try to make it like he was bad though.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Okay.
What's it? Who I just say?
Tiger Woods?
Yeah, Tiger Woods.
Oh,
Tiger Woods is the biggest thing in the world. And he took over this white man's sport. Oh, nah, we got to put something on him. Nah, we got to get something on him.
I think to be like black and famous, you gotta sell something.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes like that's just sometimes that's your dignity. Sometimes that's your dignity as a black man.
damn.
Like what's the name of that one nigga that was like Rakai or whatever?
He's like a streamer.
That nigga. Yeah. That nigga is like an actual minstrel show. He is a minstrel show. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't give a fuck if you like it. That man is a minstrel show, tuning out for people for money.
Even with
And that's
who
how it
else,
is.
like
Like
who
Marlon
else
Webb,
I
all
can
them
say?
niggas.
Who can I say like even like that wasn't going for none of that. They wanted to say they sold they did. Like people like Allen Iverson, like oh nah, he too big for the coach. This nigga he got our kids want to wear him. Nah, we got to do something. We got to make him like a bad person. Like, they gonna do something.
I mean, no, I believe in that too. I believe that's true. Someone's gonna find some dirt to put on you once you become too big. Like,
Like Michael Vick. Michael Vick, they had to
oh
find
yeah, the
dogs. They treated him
dogs.
like he
Yeah,
killed people.
yeah.
They treated him like he killed people.
I remember in One Piece, they just always try to tarnish Luffy's name. That nigga's just
Not saying like, oh yeah, they could have did that to Michael Jackson. But Michael Jackson did it, man. I don't care what they say. He did it.
Yeah, no, I
He
really
might
don't.
not.
I was just weird.
Yeah, he was definitely weird, but I think he did it.
I don't know. Maybe this
Yeah.
is just well, I don't know, man. I was gonna
He
say
might
something
not.
about Diddy because Diddy, like, I remember in the Diddy documentary, he tried to
He's a
like,
freak boy.
but I'm not denying anything that he's done, but I'm just saying like in the documentary he tried to
Yeah.
control the media and control the narrative on him by like throwing all these like he just tried to confuse people and just give out a lot of misinformation and stuff like that. I feel like this like generation is definitely going to be what's it called? It's like an
Paranoid.
info, huh? Say it again.
Paranoid.
I mean, not paranoid, but like it's like you're not gonna know what's real and what's fake. It's gonna be a lot easier to control the narrative or just confuse people and just he say she say. I feel like
Oh, yeah.
this is just
That's
a
been
talking
true.
ass generation, bro.
That's been true since like at least 2016. I want to say.
Yeah, especially with like artificial intelligence just being so good. It's so easy
Yeah.
just to make up some fake shit and just make that shit look real so quick.
But yeah, I was having to talk. I about to say yeah, but sometimes these kids today, you can't program like you. That's why like our parents now like our grandma they probably like Michael Jackson because like you can really program them and like not like but like you feel me, you can tell them something and they go on and then they think it's so right. But kids nowadays
Hmm.
they too illiterate. Like they
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
indoctrinated. Like they can't be programmed. That's why they reject. That's why they rejecting school and everything that you tell them. Like even
Oh,
though they not as smart, they're not as smart as like his age. Not as smart as like okay, like
back in the
reading and
days.
writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like reading and writing. Like reading. But to the common sense and them doing the sports and stuff like that, like streaming, they're very smart though. But that's why they won't.
Yeah,
That's why most kids are like that religion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why they were begs like, nah. How you know? How you know he said this? Like, how you know? Like, even I'm with that too. Like, how you know?
Yeah.
Like,
We're questioning more
why are you
things
just
more.
going out? Yeah, you question it. You know, our grandmother being them like, nah, you don't ever question it. It's just right. Like, how you know that's
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I
You
get what
feel
you're
me?
saying. I get what you're
Like,
saying.
how can you just tell me this is right and I'm just supposed to go with it? Nah.
Okay, you've given me hope. Thank you for saying that. You've
bullshit
definitely given
though.
me hope.
There is
You know
something
what?
that
I
I've
don't
been
even.
like been thinking
Yeah, go
about
ahead.
because in my years of just like researching people, I think I need to elaborate again. But I feel like what I've discovered is that a lot of people will just like rebel, not necessarily because they think what they're doing is right, but because they just like fucking hate the people that are pushing the shit on them.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like if you ask like any like
definitely.
gay person about like religion, they don't necessarily like hate it. They just don't like the people that fucking like oppress them with it.
Yeah. Nah,
And that's why like,
I feel the same way about like with the like what I was about. Dang, how did I lose my train of thought? Like with the religion and everything, like somebody trying to push it on me, like I don't like the word that these people giving, so I go against it. Even though it might be right, but I'm not going with it though. I'm not going with it just because of you don't stand for no good.
Mm.
yeah,
That's
Yes.
I
why I
think
just
because
uh,
I think a lot of it is I've learned that no matter like how like I guess I'll say no matter how like homogenous we are, people are gonna find a way to hate somebody. Like
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I forgot if Ed Sheeran, right? Is he British or Canadian?
I don't know.
Okay, well there aren't many black people, right?
Yeah.
And so you think, wow, there's like like ain't niggas ain't getting bullied for shit. No, Ed Sheeran was ginger, and they like if you go, I think it might be like niggas treat like ginger people like they're like black folks for like the post Jim Crow era, right? Like
They
there are
hate
billboards
them.
that'll be like your son might be a ginger. Yeah, they bully them off of
Oh my gosh.
like this like this South Park episode about like ginger kids.
Yeah.
They base that shit around those. They will like people will always find a way to discriminate against somebody, and that goes well for like black communities too. Like colorism. Like they people will portray light skinned people like they're more feminine. That
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
that's literally what we were
We
talking
literally
about. Hell yeah.
we literally had that talk. We literally had that talk.
I
Like
think that's
minutes
why we
ago
call.
about
I
that. Like
think that's why we say Ken got a big butt.
yeah,
yeah.
it's just the
Like
stuff that people do.
there's like even in just like other communities. Like I think I said this before, and niggas get mad, which kind of proves my point. But it's always like we're black, we're a community, we stand together. But the second a guy wants to like a guy, then niggas start getting mad and niggas start beating the fuck, like, killing them in the streets. Like we divide each other. We divide amongst each other for no fucking reason. Like there was this one thing, right? I'm gonna get a little woke right now, but I feel like to some extent people like I don't know. I feel like people more are and more accepting to like lesbians, right? Because niggas love women.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Nah,
like niggas.
nah,
I
you
don't know. You
definitely
see
right
like
though. You definitely
yeah.
right. But me, like I said, like I don't know, like even with my sister, like I guess she had a phase like that. I treat everybody the same. I'm one of the type of dudes like like okay, a girl like she might get I might talk to a girl like you feel me, boom, and just did to the woman, but like do I think it's right? I know, bro. It's definitely wrong. Well, like, all the time, it's wrong. You feel me? Like even though we do, there people definitely do give it more leeway. Like oh yeah. Because it's like a guy, like a man was put on so much high of a pedestal, and this what you doing? I don't think people can give up that. There's so much out here, and a lot of people I learned like if you ask a person, like asking people now, like, why you like that? Like, they couldn't even tell you though. They couldn't even give you a good answer. Like, why they like this stuff and none of that.
Like that's just like their nature. So people are just born like no one says, yeah, man, I like fucking I like
Hell
fucking.
no. You can't tell me you woke up one day, like, even we all was programmed, what we believe in was embedded into us since as a child. Like the way we put our clothes on, the way we wash dishes, the way everything, like somebody had to teach us that. And that's why we think it's the right way. That's why ain't nobody just tell you to go like boys. Nah, ain't nobody tell you
Yeah,
that. Ain't nobody tell you
no,
that. Ain't nobody tell you that. Ain't nobody tell you. You didn't wake up one day, was born out the womb, and you was supposed to be no. Hell no. 'Cause people got killed for stuff like that. Could not been. You could never be no gay celebrity in the '80s. You couldn't even be.
yeah,
You couldn't even be gay and play basketball. We know what happened to the last dude that was gay and play basketball. He was kicked out the league
Damn.
and in football too. You have not seen an open gay person in sports none of that in
well, that's because the niggas that like sports like that are more likely to just not fuck with gay people. Just like what's it called? A status quo kind of. Like no one's gonna come out as gay, like fucks up their entire life. Which is why so many of these people, when shit comes out, it's like this big thing because they always like try to hide it. Why the fuck? If I'm hanging out with a bunch of people that hate gay people and I'm gay, why would I tell you? It's like one of them things. Like, so yeah, like why the fuck would I tell you if that kind of like fucks up my whole life? And I think that, and it just like kind of produces this like feedback loop where people aren't gonna tell you. So no one has the courage to say, hey, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gay, bro. We all gay. Because no one's gonna think, okay, if I do this, everything's gonna be all right. Niggas die over it. So why would I put myself in a path where I get killed?
For the
I think
greater
we just in a
good.
time now. We in a time now where like it's acceptable, but then like even with the women though, have y'all noticed if you argue with a girl, you do something, they instantly call you gay or something.
Yeah.
But they get mad
What?
at you if you be homophobic and everything. They be get mad at you though. But you hanging with the gay
Yeah.
dude, but you quick to call me gay though. But you swear you like gay people though. Like it doesn't
Is
make
that
any sense.
there's something I've been like looking at it. You ever heard of the exceptional Negro?
No.
No.
All right, so like in the well, not even like the days of slavery, they still do this shit. An exceptional Negro is like when like a racist white man or any like racist person, they'll think, okay, well I hate all these like colored people,
But this one's
but
a
Oh
good
yeah
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
no, you're different. You dance, you act just white enough for me to actually to like fuck with you a little bit. You know, I can put my racism aside to like you. You're one of the good ones.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of how a lot of people treat gay people, how a lot of people treat gay men especially, because the thing is like I don't know, I think a lot of people just won't fuck with them unless they do this thing to appease to them. Like, yeah, man, wow, um, 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 I don't like these gay guys because they're a little too gay. So
Yeah
I can hang with
yeah.
you guys.
We done.
You guys aren't gonna hate me, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's what everything. Like I said, I was having a talk with them about that, all that, and it's like we just said that the kids nowadays they don't believe in Jesus. They don't believe in all that. No way. I don't. The religion thing is like a touchy subject for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you can't just if you go by the word of of God, no way you can do that.
It was fucking Ken. He took my shit. Ken took my shit. Wow, Ken. He took my shit. That's crazy. It's always a person you least expect. I was literally thinking that. I was like, I thought it was Chris and Blitz, but nah. It turned out to be fucking Ken with my shit. That's crazy. It's always the person you least expect for real. Real talk. Real talk.
So like I think the I don't like the fact that the church is like a place where to some people it's just hate.
Yeah.
I think it's like with the thing is with the church, right? Well, just church in general is that if you just like actually look at the history of like the Bible and how
Wait, I want to say something before I leave Ken's spot. Um, Ken, if you're watching this, that's fucked up. I mean, clearly you didn't vividly know that L was mine, but that shit was by my property, nigga, under a tree, nigga. Like, make it make sense, nigga. But yeah, Ken took my shit. It's always the person you least expect it, ladies and gentlemen. That just goes to show you, watch who you trust. Detective Shy Guy has solved the case. This has been your boy. We'll see you in the next one. When Detective Shy Guy needs to solve another case. Bye bye.
They're hypocrites. They're hypocrites, regardless. I would court me. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. They don't like certain stuff. They don't like you. They're a hypocrite. Whatever they you go against their word, they try to act like it ain't. Man, they don't. Man, they are hypocrites. Our grandmothers hypocrites. All them are the older people are hypocrites. They hate the new stuff. Anything. The great thing, like when you go into church and you talk to them about like God and Jesus and all that, and you see how the pastor be kind of like you know how like, they try to make it like the pastor the only one can get that word from God and all that like that. It literally says Jesus came to deliver the spirit of God. So feel me, with the spirit of God, you can do the greater that work than Jesus. And with that spirit, what it say? He rose from the dead and let him walk on water. So with the spirit of Jesus, with the spirit of God, you can literally do anything. If you can get the spirit, you can do anything. But they try to make it seem like at a church, only the pastors and certain people just know this type of stuff. Only they can get that and all that. Like, that stuff just be contradictory and all that. That's why I don't really like get in there. So
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
even if, and they try to make it seem like Jesus, like God wasn't just a like, oh, he's unfair. You know how I be like, you know how you know how people be like, Jesus, Jesus gonna send you a test. The devil gonna send you a test. Have you ever? Y'all know
Facts.
the
That's
story
big
of Pharaoh
facts.
is? You know
Uh,
the story of Pharaoh. Have you ever heard of that?
I'd be delighted to be informed.
Look, so look, basically like how you ever see. So you know how like it was a man like boom, minding his own business. He did everything right by God. He did everything right. He never did anything wrong. But God sent the devil to go test him.
Mm,
Like you said, if God, if Jesus knew you did nothing wrong, why would he send somebody to go test you? That
mm.
doesn't just make any sense. It just didn't make any sense. People act like this. Jesus will come test you. He will do more. The devil, he made the devil. The devil knows. He let the devil just to test y'all. Like he knows there's all this. Like they know all this. Even with slavery, and like all they go to, I hate even talk about because like you feel me? Because good things happen to bad people. We know this
That's
already. Why do
facts.
good?
Yeah.
Why do yeah? And why do bad things happen to good people? Why do they say the good die young? Why do the good die young and the bad live forever? The bad might get stuff done to them, but why do the bad come up first? Then somebody that's living right. That don't make any sense.
That
But at
kind
the
of
same
makes
time, you
sense.
remember what they? Yeah, but you remember that they said the shall be first and the first shall be last. If you believe that, then you got to think about it. Do they not say us blacks we was here first? We was here first on America. We the one that taught the Caucasians and them how to wash up, wipe their all this. If we was first here and we showed them this, and we was all above them, and you see how history changed and everything, and life everything changed after beat and everything that.
Hmm.
It's just a reason why we're last now. If the last shall
Oh,
be first, the first shall be last. Huh. Think about it. We was first now. Now we got to be last. Now we're last to them. Now they're first. Huh. You gotta.
my head hurts.
People not gonna look at it like that though. That's why people talk about this stuff. I don't answer though. I'm really smarter than what I get credit for. I just don't say nothing though. All that is what you believe in, though. Not what you believe in.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jesus coming back with that. Coming back. Coming back.
He could already be here.
Well,
He could have.
and I didn't realize when I looked at it today, they talking about a war. Where's the war at? Why we ain't seen nothing of this war yet? Why gas so high? They talking about this war. Where's the war at?
All
I
right,
ain't
so
seen that.
the war is it's not in Israel. It's on like Palestine. Right. So what they do is United States, you can't really attack because the U.S. is like it's on its own. It's on the other side of the planet. So what they
Yeah.
do is they fight what they call like proxy wars, which is why wait, no, proxy wars is like I don't like you and you don't like me, so we're gonna go have our boys fight. And so Israel is like a huge like ally to the United States. They have this shit going on with half of everybody in the Middle East. The United States just provides aid to Israel, which is why we'll be in all this shit, but nothing comes over here. Because why the fuck would you attack the United States? We have so much land, so much like this huge ass budget, like Europe, right? The reason why like World War One and Two, nobody came over here ever. Because why would you do that? It's so much like money and resources going into something that's gonna fucking lose. Like the reason why like Pearl Harbor was so successful because nobody did that shit. Like it was a surprise. But now like we have this huge ass military and we have like this I think it's like an Iron Dome or whatever where we're like constantly like watching, surveilling. We're on your ass no matter fucking what. No one's gonna come over here. No one's gonna do anything. Like if you bomb, if, like you try to send a bomb over here, it has to fly over half the planet. Like I don't know, like Iran. You know how many places that bomb has to cross before it gets over here? That's like half Europe, Asia. I think like or the best bet would be like North Korea or something. But even then, that's so goddamn far. You have to like do so much to attack the United States. So we don't actually like
Yeah, they
do
could
anything.
potentially have like
Aside from
enemies
just
with all those other territories that it's flying over.
yeah, like Europe, like the reason why the United States came out as such like a big superpower after World War II is because like imagine like if you're fight if you're like in a fight right and everyone's like stabbing each other but you're like hiding behind like a couch with like a gun or everyone's bleeding out and you're like okay because nobody fucking stabs you because why would you no one would approach somebody with a big ass gun.
That makes sense. Like why they don't come invade. Even just if they did, it just like you said, it's just a lot of resources. Like people in Europe and all them free and all them places, but the regular civilians can't have guns and have what we got.
Yeah.
It'll be,
Yeah, and we
it,
do
it,
have,
it,
yeah, America is like one of the places that allows niggas to have guns. So, you know what I'm saying? You have a potential for the civilians to come and pop your ass.
that's the second. Yeah, that's the second arm.
Got the rights to bear arms, the pro and the con.
It's like yeah, people don't think, man, how many people are there in America?
There's a lot of motherfuckers.
I think with America niggas would be more willing to kill each other
Yeah, I was thinking
than
that.
actually what's the one that fucking
It's 349 million people in the world. It's probably 100 million people were born.
Them niggas
So the
probably
fact
looked
that
at the. Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go
you know what I'm saying? You got 100 million people with guns, and you talking about you gonna come over here and start a war? Yeah, I get to shoot my gun for free?
ahead.
Come on now.
But the thing is, no one's gonna use their fucking gun. Let's be real. Niggas just have a gun, right? I feel like people have them shits for like security.
Nah,
You
niggas
know.
use a gun.
And that's security. That's
Oh,
security.
I know.
Yeah, that's for sure
I know.
security.
There are people that would, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like niggas ain't about it.
There are definitely some niggas who are about it.
Yeah, yeah. But when you push it, you never know the language you can
Hell
push.
yeah.
Somebody push
Yeah.
the life or death situation, But you do stuff that you never thought, like, dang, I could jump over a fence, goddamn, in one leap. Like, well, you had never thought you could do stuff like that.
Yeah, until it really comes down to the wire.
You in a life or death situation, but you would do a lot of stuff, boy.
Hell yeah. I do a lot of stuff right now. I can only imagine. Oh shit.
You might stop somebody. They put you in that position, and you can do it. Some people like to say, some people some people get scared, and that just is what it is. Like, yeah, kids, a lot of people. If you done been there, you done set your mind on something, nah, you ain't gonna freeze up. Especially when you got confidence, you see what's coming. And did y'all see that? Y'all ain't seen that. Y'all ain't seen that trial in South Carolina with that little kid that died by the store owner.
No.
He got found out guilty. It was like the Trayvon situation, but it's not like they. The little boy was in the store picking up water bottles about to buy it. Like, you know how they be, it be Chinese people that be in the hood and all that they own the stores.
Yeah.
That they was watching him. He like, man, he put the water back. Like, man, I don't even want it because they was watching him. But the lady walked up on him. Like, like leave your backpack at the thing. He left his backpack at the thing on surveillance and all that. She walked up like, oh, he's trying to steal something. He put the water back and walked out. Grabbed his bag, walked out. He didn't steal anything. The woman lied and said he stole something. She told her son and the husband that the owner of the store. They came out and chased him. He ran. He ran 130 yards.
Damn.
They shot him in the back.
Damn.
They found the gun on him. But crazy thing, they found him not guilty. But in South Carolina State Ground, that means you cannot keep nobody in your back. And the man at the end of the day proved that he never stole anything. He really ran up. You know how far 130 yards? That's a whole football field, an extra 30 yards.
Yeah.
Take somebody that far. The son trying to say that the little boy pointed the gun at him and all that, boom. And that's why the dad shot. But that means he pointed a gun at you, looked at you, then he ran back away. He still shot. How could that still be? The boy was 14. The boy was 14. Y'all chased him. If y'all never chased him, he didn't steal the. He never told. I knew how you knew. He never told that. I think you find somebody not guilty because you really was aggressive. It was a crazy trial. And the son, you should see. I think it lost trial because the prosecutor, they're trying to like when he was integrating the son and all that. Understand? He was being a dickhead though. He was being a dickhead because the boy was acting. The son was acting slow, like he didn't know what's going on. He on him like, so if you didn't run out the store, what that man would have died? He like the nigga like I'm not sure. It's crazy though. To chase a kid 130 yards, shoot him in the back, and get found not guilty is crazy.
That is crazy.
And
That is
he
very
never
crazy.
stole anything. He didn't steal anything.
Yeah. That's fucking wild. That's disgusting, really.
And the witnesses and like people that were there, like they didn't see, but they really said like when they walked up and tried to grab his body and all the little boy, they never said anything about him having a gun. He had a book bag though. So I think to a conclusion, like maybe I don't know for sure. I think they pulled it after they shot. They grabbed his backpack and tried to shake it out, try to see what he had. Realized he didn't steal nothing. He dropped his gun on the ground.
Yeah, they're like, put a gun on him, you guys. Let's make it make him look a little guilty.
I think he had a gun on him the whole time. I don't think that other boy. Nobody will. A 14-year-old boy, you got to like, I got a gun, but just like scared too. Like he has not been that. He has not been that life before.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He really got that shit. He would have did this.
Yeah.
He was 14. You got to like we was at 14, still had fear. Like who was 130 yards and they got a gun? Anybody my age, 18 to 17, a little bit older than that, got a little bit bang together. You would have walked out and chased them. They had a gun. You know they would have did to you. Nobody running 130 all they got a firearm. It's not gonna happen.
No, you don't know. Because the thing is, right? People is different. I
Yeah,
think
nah,
like if he was like,
I believe he
yeah,
had the gun on him. I believe he
yeah,
did.
if he had the gun, but he was the kind of nigga to start doing shit. He would have done this shit.
Yeah,
He
did.
ain't a menace. He's a
Yeah,
kid.
that's what Na was
Yeah,
saying. He was like he's still a 14-year-old boy.
yeah, he's a 14-year-old boy probably doing stuff he don't know. He had the gun. I believe he had a gun. But if
Yeah,
he did it, if he was that thing, he did it. He walked out. He never stole anything. So I don't know, a 14-year-old boy with a gun in a predominantly black neighborhood in the ghetto. Probably
yeah,
would have stole.
yeah,
You feel me? And it
yeah.
would have stole. And it's a fact that most like he would have did it though. He didn't pull out a gun on you, but you know he probably was young and scared. And he knows he didn't do it though. Like his first reaction was not shoot. He was never trying to bring no harm. He was still trying to buy water. Crazy thing, they found him not guilty. Crazy. I want y'all to look it up though. Go read into that. That's crazy.
This is a crazy world, man.
But you gotta think, like, I think like it's the same shit that leads to people dying like that. These people in these environments. Because the thing is, right? You can be black, you can be poor, you can be uneducated, but there's a reason why you're there. No one's gonna like pour money into an environment with a bunch of poor folk because they don't think like, okay, that's just not gonna come back. I'm not gonna give my money to a bunch of people who sit around and kill each other all fucking day. And so what they do is they like leave those spots neglected. So no one's gonna kill them people. No one's gonna come out and be like, all right, man, I'm from so and so, and I want this job. But they look you up, background check. And it's like, hey man, I know where you from. Niggas kill each other over there. I'm not hiring you, man. You're not gonna. You'll never bring money when you came back. You're not gonna get your mom out of there. Your mom. How many old folks? I'm be true. I'm suburban. Sorry. This is going off of stuff like that. But I always like hear about all these like old folks who live in these fucked up places because they can't get anywhere else.
Yeah. So the start, yeah. But crazy that I'm from the ghetto. Like my people, my family, and them like we were what like we own our home. Like a lot of people that don't know like a lot of people in the ghetto like in the neighborhood, black down neighborhood, own their houses. Literally own their house. Like they own their house. They've been there for like their grandmother who got their house or whatever great grandmother their house and moved down. But straight a lot of people in the neighborhood, in the ghetto like that. If they not in the projects, they probably own their house. There's a lot of black people don't know them in the ghetto. You might be run down, but them people are old. That's why they gentrify. But the first thing, like you said, is poor though. Like it can be poor. They got the house to be poor. The white man come in, offer you, even though this house ain't worth nothing. Come in, offer you 200,000.
Yeah, like, okay.
So
So,
you gone.
I'm gonna ask you a question. So let's say this, right? So you own this house. Like, what's the house like worth? Like, how much? Like, I'm not like trying to like,
Oh, you saying in my house where I live at? I
no,
live
no,
in Blur.
I'm saying yeah, like, let's say like you're in this lawyer, but you own your house, right?
Like
But
hypothetically,
that
how
just
much
means
would
you're
your
not being,
house? Oh,
yeah, because the thing is, like, okay, I own my house, but is that really gonna like do anything in the long? Can't really make any more money. Like I have this, this is certain. This is like
Yeah.
this is security. But does that mean I'm gonna,
I think it's more of a fact like yeah, they did like it was like it was just a thing to do. Like oh yeah, you buy a house with it. That's the American dream. Get a job,
yeah,
buy a house, first create a family, go and all that, and pass it down, own generation, all that. I think that's really what it's about. I don't think they're looking at like, oh, this house gonna make me money. I don't think like the black folks bought their house. I don't think they were thinking like, yeah, like I don't think they was that far ahead. Like, yeah, 20 years I'm gonna sell this bitch, so I'm gonna work it up and sell it. I don't think. I think they was there more like this
the
is family
American
wealth.
dream.
Yeah,
Yo,
and that's
nah,
not.
that's so fire. Cause everything you said
I'm
literally
not
wrapped
talking
up.
about the American. I'm talking about
yeah.
like, okay, here's it. Let's say, what's the word? You think it's like a okay, this is what I got, so this is what I'm gonna have, or it's like a this is exactly what I want. I want my entire life. or is it like a, I'm settled? I'm gonna keep this because this is all I know for real. That's all I can get for.
I, yeah, I think it's a little bit of like I'm settling, like when it's all I know a little bit too. Like I feel like all
Right.
that is like could be a factor, especially like with a house. Like yeah, boom, I'm just gonna do it this stuff. Cause you gotta think about people after like you gotta think like you remember they tell us about like how black people we had our own Black Wall Street and all that. After that, people were trying to recuperate, trying to get back and all that. I think people just settle for what they can get though.
But I think a lot of it is from what I've seen, from the people I've talked to, I learned that a lot of people from more affluent backgrounds tend to be a lot less traditional than
You said
people from
absolute?
affluent. People who come from money are a
Okay.
lot less traditional than people who come
Yeah.
from yeah. So I think a lot of these people kind of like stick with stability. Like my grandparents, right? They my grandma was I'm sorry, my great grandma was like a sharecropper. Like I'm talking like her like their house was so like old and brittle that if you looked through the like front door, it was like a big ass like hole in the wall. You could see the backyard. Like shit was fucked up. So she like a little huh?
Mm, That's his background.
I keep them. Yeah, that was about that.
But yeah. So you can't really do too much if all you know is
Is
a
not
little
too
bit.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like if you like when I was a kid, right? They didn't really what are you gonna say?
Background.
I keep them. That's about that.
I was a kid, right? It's like the best like metaphor I can have. But my dad, he would like always like teach me how to cook. He said, Jalen, look, if all you have is like fuck ass fast food, oh sorry, if all I feed you is fast food, then when you get older, all you're gonna know is fast food.
Big facts.
And you're gonna get fat and you're gonna unhealthy and all that bullshit, right? But
Yeah.
if you can cook and make the shit for yourself, you know what you're putting in your body and you can just be a healthier person. That's a sick ass house, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you like, if you don't know what to do, then you're just gonna do what other people before you did, and before you, people before them,
Yeah.
and niggas gonna start moving the same way their great grandparents did when during Reconstruction. That's why I think niggas still eat shit.
What?
Because yeah, hold on, yeah, hear me out. So chitlins are slavery. We all know that.
Oh yeah, I hate
Everybody
chitlins,
knows.
bro.
Yeah, chitlins is such like a slave food, but niggas will eat it still because it's culture.
Yeah.
But chitlins are fucking
They're
nasty.
disgusting.
You have to like clean actual shit out of your food, and you don't need to
Yeah,
do that.
I ain't shit. I ain't. It used to be a thing. Chilling with some hot sauce now.
Yeah, literally DJ was saying the same thing. He was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
put a little chitlin, get a little hot sauce on it." I'm like, "Nah, bruh."
yeah. But like I said, everything you said, everything you're basically saying is literally like right, like literally with the just like oh yeah, we come to it like that's what we always know, like that's what we were taught. Just like what the people
Yeah,
try to say about the game culture and everything, I always know that's what we was taught. When we came up, when we grew up, we seen it. Like from my experience, I seen the dope on the corner with the car with the like, me come to the block with the money and all that. This all we know. So this all you know. You never been out your environment. It's like
Mm,
I,
mm.
I think we saw the man. I go through the with Corey and I'm like, I think we saw the man that don't know no
That
better.
don't know
Really in the
no
ghetto,
better. That's all he
that
knows.
don't know like all he know. All I know is get my whole life was to get fly and sell dope and do what I was supposed to do. Like this is
Yeah.
really all this is here. Like I really was this. My whole point.
Man,
Was,
I
like,
need
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Mom is coming. I got
so
this.
it's like
Oh my god.
I can't
It's
be
your
mad at people
heart.
like what's going on for me. Like, boom, I was raised like this. I was raised never let anybody play with you, dog. Regardless of how
yeah,
it go, ain't no right. It don't matter. Like, you go for you. Go always go for what you know. Regardless of how you ever go for what you know. And always keep it gangster. Always like. But like you say, though, you're 100% right. That's why I don't feel like I can't get ahead. we was set back so far. Like we was set back so far. Like I said, after the Black Walk and all that, like, it set us back to why I said the style first, style first. I would say the style last shot be first and the first shot be last. Like that's really that's real. Like that's real. Like we was first so long and set us back. Even with the crack at the end, everything crack at the
Yeah, they're like keep crack out of America by putting crack into America. That shit is weird. But I got a question. I got a question. I got a question. I got a question for you. So do you think like you know what I'm saying like movies are very influential, you know what I'm saying, all this other stuff, the media, all this. But do you think like the fact that they are like there's so many just hood movies, do you think that is a good thing for us or is it like a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing like to show our code, like just show it don't like a lot of stuff be like a lot of stuff be misinterpreted.
Yeah.
Like they be late, but I think it's a good thing to show them like what they go on, but like you can have a real set like what they go on in America, like what is really go on in these neighborhoods. A lot of these people that talk like neighborhood ain't never been down in the ghetto and never sit down with a kid like me or the young niggas on the block and really know like what this little boy goes through, like what this little boy has been like you said though. When we talk about when we was in here, when I was already with Glenn about talking about traumatized and what we gonna see and all that, we don't know we traumatized. We don't know what really like. See, like me, like we grew up, we was grown, like 12 years old. We was grown. We was doing stuff like that, grown. No kids should be doing that. So it's like I think it's good for our culture. I think it's good, like just to show what go on. Like we get to see, like even if it's bad, I feel like
Anything good
any
comes
type
from
of
like
business is
bad.
good for business. Yeah, anything
Yeah.
good is good to a certain extent.
Yeah, I got
Like
you.
yeah, boys in the hood paying the fool, Blue Jack City, like that's what's going on for real. Paying the fool is what go on in the hood for real. We be broke, we come up, they pop the snake out, they go to prison, and that's really what goes on. Like that's what goes on every day. Paying the fool is the payment of this shit, like for real.
Somebody
This should die
got
trying.
their big ass dog in their car. That's crazy.
This should die trying, Tyler, for real.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
I got
I've seen Get Rich or Die
I gotta
Trying.
ask you a
No,
question.
yeah. Look. Let me say this. I feel like movies are very.
Oh,
Like,
your internet is not working with you, Draco.
can y'all hear me?
Crunchy in it.
I got a question.
What you gonna say again?
So I wanna so cause I'm like
Can
an
y'all hear?
artist, right? I've been thinking like
No.
making media about like culture in general, about black culture. And I've learned that a lot of people miss. I think the Boondock is the most misinterpreted piece of black media ever. And
You're
so
not wrong.
yeah, I want to ask you a
Hold up,
question.
can y'all hear?
You're genuinely not
Barely.
wrong.
Yeah,
Before y'all ask a question, let me say this. Before y'all ask a question, let me say this. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hurry up.
All right, so I think movies are very influential. Hold up, again. Let me say. I want to say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
Go ahead, nigga. Don't yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Someone just has a bunch of fucking
down.
background
It's just
noise.
not
That's him. That's
background.
him. Oh.
Oh, all right. So black movies are very influential. Just like Now was saying, a lot of people don't grow up in the hood or have the environment to know a lot of things that a lot of black people have struggled and went through. Now, what I think is not influential are motherfucking Tyler Perry movies, nigga. That nigga makes the black community look terrible.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it
Y'all, you
does so
know,
He's
much
so
damage.
stereotypical, yeah.
can I say something
Yeah.
though?
Why
YouTubers
you
that
can't make the white people the villain? Because I didn't watch the movie, but I watched the nigga do a summary on the Tyler Perry movie last night. A Fall from Grace.
yes, I was no. There's 2.5 hour
Only so
thing.
I hate
It
Tyler
was a
Perry.
couple months ago. I kept getting taken off, but I don't know if it's still that shit. We're all talking. Everybody about it. That shit was a good. You should watch it.
You
It
talking
was
about
a
Fall from Grace?
no. It was a YouTube. I'll send it to
So
you.
you going in and out.
You are, but
Ah, damn, really?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing every other word.
I think it's just the mic.
Nah, y'all just came in. Y'all came in on the back end. I think y'all should have been here the whole time. We didn't have
It was a
it.
pretty
That's
good
crazy.
combo, man. Everyone came in on some let's wake up vibes. I like it.
Yeah, I say with the black community, I say like you said though, being like y'all are right by it. Like I said, when I go back to the Bible and everything, and from the white people that we was first, because they said we was first, we taught the white people first shall be last and last shall be first. We just last. We put last. We was here even with the crack epidemic set the black community back 100 years. But you see, if you ever seen the war, how like they try to say they stop it, they can't. You can stop. They can stop cocaine. Yeah. And the America can stop a missile
They can
from
stop
getting over here. They
cocaine.
can't stop that. Like, come on now. So look, even with that, let me just say the little.
The government purposely brought in cocaine.
Yeah, they said this, they did all this to set us back. And on top of that, what you see, if you ever see the war on fentanyl and all that, how the fentanyl affects the white community more. So you see what the people they get caught with fentanyl, they get 30 years, 50 years, 100 years. They not playing. They don't want fentanyl nowhere near here because it's affecting their community, affecting their money. Anything. But with the crack, okay, they don't care. It's black people, they were getting paid off of it. But the government can't get paid off of it. Yeah, they get. If they can't make no money off of it and it affects them, oh yeah, they get.
I was saying, I saw a YouTuber whose video was about Tyler Perry's literally 4.5 video. But he was talking about like genuinely like he covered every single part. Like the argumentative parts, the things he would think people want to rebuttal with, everything.
Yeah, Tyler Perry's doing damage for the black community.
All right, so I want to talk about. So I have a question, right? So you were talking about how hood movies they show what's going on, like they show like this depiction about what's going on over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, what's the difference between representation and glorification, or what's romanticization? What's the difference between seeing and being like, yeah, this shit's right?
Representation matters with things that aren't like widely seen in media versus an easy trope to write about just because you see it as an easy trope to write about.
I see where he's coming from with the glorification, because a movie like Paid in Full and some of these other movies, you may have the perspective that is glorifying murder and drugs use and selling, but at the same time it's telling a story of, in our eyes, a successful business that ran under our nose. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more about the story than it's about the message. You know what I'm saying? Message is about the message. Yeah, it's more about the message than it is about, more glorifying.
See, even then, the whole thing of why message is the thing is because black movies keep on trying to put a message in black movies. For what?
Yeah. I'm about to say, let me say this though, like, man, you right by the painting, like he right by the painting full. It's not a glorification. It's literally like about what we come from. Like I said though, that's literally the life that we all. That's all we know. That's all we was taught. It'll get rich and get fine cars and all that. All we know. That's all we know. So that's why, that's why we glorify like us, because that's really the life we live. Like that's literally like, somebody right now is living that life. I know I got 100 homies that's living that life right now, paying a fool, like living that life right now. Like, that is all they know. They wasn't taught to go to school, go to college. That we wasn't taught that. We was taught to how to sell crack at goddamn 10 years old, get a crack $10 for a point. Like that's all we know. Get rich, get fly, fuck all.
And most of these,
then it's like you don't have other people's like media, like you don't have other cultures' media mostly surrounding around just
Yeah, that goes back to saying what Na was saying. If you don't know,
how many white serial killer movies do we have?
If the nigga don't know better,
widely known serial killers, everybody has. Like it's just really good. It's just a lazy trope. They see, black people this. Let's write another thing like this because they need the representation. That's just bullshit.
No, you can't say that, Kai, because you know how many mob and mafia movies there are. That's
also the thing, but they also have other things to, and it's not that many mafia movies. Just a Godfather and Goodfellas.
What? It's hella. The Irish Mobster. Scarface is technically a mob movie. A mafia movie.
Even then, that's just mob movies. That's not Italian movies. You feel me?
But most of these Italian movies are white.
Stereotype though.
Yeah.
These aren't even.
Would that be categorized as glorification?
It's not called Italian movies. They're called
Yeah,
mob
it is.
movies. You don't have
Because like
gangster movies being called gangster movies. They're called black movies, black classics.
Hold up,
yeah,
it's
that's
a
what I think,
damn,
right?
it's a whole bunch of white gangster movies. Though.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking, right? So when you make you like a movie like about like a white guy, like a mobster, some shit like we'll say like
There's
Breaking Bad or whatever. When
there's
niggas
white
die, people treat
too.
that shit like it's like cool as fuck. You know, like even like the film is always like, yeah, yeah, go white boy, go kill that nigga. But then I feel like in like like in I just want to call them hood movies. But I feel like people like it's not the same. I feel like niggas is always like, okay, um people glorify the mob. Like, no one says, yeah, man, like I don't know, if you're watching like a mafia movie, that's all like, yeah,
Nobody's gonna be like,
yeah, yeah.
listen to the
He's
community.
killing the fuck out that nigga. No one's
Except
gonna
for
go out and
Italian
make
people.
idiots of
Italian
niggas
people
die.
hate mob movies.
Yeah, you right though. I don't know because they did white, but the mob, first thing the mob, the feds really put the Rico in case to stop the mob and all that. First thing in the black community, when somebody died, how you notice that like when they gangster, everybody want to cry, be like, oh, like he didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
No one look,
Knowing
no
what he
one look John
did.
John and shot.
Yeah.
John John and shot 8 niggas.
You know what the
Yeah.
fuck he did?
You feel me? Boom. But I look. The first thing in the mob, how you know when they die, when they have a move, when they die in their funeral, they don't cry. They not crying. They not sobbing. They knew what they knew what came with it. So that's the only thing about
I
the black
think
community. How about that? I'm a walking testimony. I come from it. I know, like you said though, it's glorified. Like I ain't gonna lie, it do look good though. If you didn't know no better, you would go. I understand why people do it though. Like you didn't know no better, and you thought you could just get 100,000 this tomorrow and go get the fly car or go out there. A lot of people, I understand why they do it though, but they don't know. They don't know the background. They don't know where it comes from. But I
yeah.
understand now, like the people now, we got social media, so the kids now are like they can get out of it. Than when we was growing up, or my brother before in the early 2000s, the early 90s. You didn't get to see goddamn somebody in Jamaica on a regular day. You didn't get to see that. You didn't know you could get to Jamaica.
Oh God, son. Hey, that's some real shit, cause nigga, I would know, bro. I didn't told this nigga like my growing testimony, nigga. My freshman year, I was selling weed and Percocets, high school. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of them movies, that shit real life, nigga. That was my only choice. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama, my stepdad, they ain't making enough for me to go to school with new pairs of shoes and True Religion jeans and shit like that. So I had to get my own money.
State, have you ever seen the state property? Nigga, get down and lay down. This shit is real. Like this shit.
Yeah, get down and lay down. Basketball playing ass niggas.
You know why we feel for Ricky? Nigga, Ricky is real. Nigga, we seen Rick. We done seen a lot of Ricky.
Nah, hey, you ever seen New Jack City, nigga?
Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, Nino Brown, niggas do glorify Nino Brown though.
Oh,
Who the
fuck,
fuck
I'm
is
lost.
this?
I'm lost.
You don't know, you ain't never seen,
I'm lost in Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie, it's scarier than being lost in real life. I'm sorry. But I'm genuinely lost.
Have you ever seen New Jack City, Kai?
No. Yeah, I grew up in the suburbs, so like all classics weren't really my classics, right?
Yeah.
I kind of
Okay.
had like
Yeah, that's it.
my parents didn't let me watch that stuff.
What?
My mama.
I just watched like oh my gosh, what's this one with the wedding and it's like the wood, you know? It would be old movies like that.
I mean, the Wood is that shit though.
I know I fucking love the wood, but it's just like
Tyler,
I don't
don't
know,
you?
my parents were guarded.
Tyler, I said some shit the other day. That shit came from the Wood. Fuck is you niggas Muslims or something?
Yeah, you did say that.
Hey,
Yeah, I had to find that. Fuck is you niggas Muslims?
Hey,
Oh my
let me
gosh,
say
how did
one-
I get over here?
Hey, let me say one thing though with to time with
Wait, how did I get over
fucking
here?
what DJ said though. You see how because you said you was 12, 14 doing whatever, and Kylie said her parents wouldn't even let her watch that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
no,
come
my
from.
parents guarded
They
me. I
shows
wasn't
us.
guarding
Yeah.
kids.
So
That's
look,
just the way I was raised. I
that's
mean, I'm not
that.
ever. I'm don't take me as representation for
No,
every
no, no,
single
no, no,
kid,
no,
but
no.
that
I'm
was
not saying it like that. That's what I'm saying it like. Yeah, it's not like I.
Oh, that just shows you shouldn't have been. You were doing stuff that you shouldn't have done by watching those movies.
Oh yeah. No, but okay. Also, I'm the youngest out of like my siblings are like my or generations. They're a whole generation older than me. So take my story with like a grain of salt. Take it more so just being the youngest, because when you're the youngest, you can't do shit because everybody above you has already done all the shit. So your parents kind of make sure you don't even think about doing that shit because they seen how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, were you about to say what I just
But
said?
Nah. I was gonna
Well,
say
no,
like we was raised to like I said, kind of like what I said. I'm the youngest in my family. I'm the youngest out of seven. Now, I'm the second youngest, but my little brother was 8 years younger. So by the time he got age, I was with the youngest. Like he said, though, Kyle, like when we grew up, way older. Like I said, look, he was protected. This is glorifying the hood, cause that's what we knew though. Oh yeah, we see this every day. Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna let her. Nah, we watching. We watching that movie. We watching. Paying the fool, nigga. I'm watching Gangland. I'm seeing this. You feel me? So it's like I feel like it's a pro and con to how Tiger like maybe her parents like my parents. So my mama like she didn't hide nothing from me. But I was
Oh yeah,
like
no, I
people
was
never.
hidden a lot of stuff. Like so far hidden, I don't even know what the fuck happens to our own families.
Yeah, people like that. They hide people from the world.
Huh?
Nah, I ain't even care. My mama showed me all them movies, bro.
Yeah, like hide
My
from the
my
world.
Yeah,
Like
mama,
I'm
like
not
she a
gonna lie.
movie
It's like
buff. She
anything
told me
like
everything.
I could
but
go
But
sort
it seemed
like
like with DJ, look, even with me and DJ might we say like you see how Ty like with the world, like we were so prepared for the world at so young, like it's really a like a pro and a con. Like it's good that we should never seen none of that, but it's good that we seen that. Like Ty don't know like none of that, so it's like she get to see that, but you see me and DJ,
yeah,
we've
I
been through
never
that.
had to experience that in real
Yeah,
life
like
because that's just not my environment. But I
yeah,
had
not,
seen
not,
that
not even
throughout
with a lot of
movies,
things
and I
like
had
with
to
a
go with the understanding like this is what. That's why I'm irritated because I get that you had to go through it, but it's like is that's not the only shit because y'all went through that shit. Go
Nah,
through
I'm
that
not
shit.
saying. I wasn't saying it at that level. I was saying it's like life skills
That's what I'm
and
saying. Like
communicating with people and everything. Like you see how DJ can probably fit in any room in the world. Like you fit any room in the world. Like he can focus because he done been there. Okay, boom. When we grew up fast, we know how to do that, do that. Smash like somebody like that like tied it like they don't know like they were so protected like nothing against nobody, nothing against nobody.
okay, hold on. I
But they,
didn't say like
no.
protected for real.
I'm saying you. I'm just saying. Not saying you. I'm saying just anybody in that mother like they were so protected. Like DJ can go out and survive on his own. He been doing this since that anybody like that like go out survive for sure. 13, 14. When somebody
I think
probably
the
says her bird and be protected,
I
they,
get
they, 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 they don't know no better. They know like even with like relationship we can navigate relationships a little bit better because we done been through the trauma, the heartbreak. We've been taught our whole life that never trust, never trust. But when people like that, but they was taught, okay, people never do wrong. So it's really a pro and a con, though. There's a lot of pros and cons to all that stuff. I'm
I
not
think
saying nothing is wrong with it.
I think the different. I think you're trying to regards like being protected from life lessons. I wasn't protected for life's lessons. I think more so just being protected from experiences you
Hey, I
already.
got a question.
Okay.
Do y'all
So,
think
I guess
that
I wasn't
people
saying
raise
anything.
oh,
but
my fault. No, I thought you was done. My fault, Kyle. My
hold on,
fault.
Kyle. Let me ask you one question, Kyle. Do you think the biggest teacher is life? So you can tell a person, what you
Yeah,
want.
you can tell a person all that you want, but you really only have to wait for them to go through it. I would say
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm more so I kind of do get irritated with my parents with that because they do have situations where like they could have had figured that out under their roof, you know. But they decided like she could let her
Mhm.
figure that out, especially during college. I feel like college was like some the years where like not really figure everything out, but it's like the things that you wouldn't really figure out or you wouldn't tell your parents, or at least my parents, because again, protected. So it's like you hope your parents wouldn't find out about that from you, right? So it's like every all that stuff I kind of went through for like the past 4 years. But like again, I'm not saying I went through like seeing a bunch of hard shit, which I don't even know what the hard shit is because I've never seen it. I can just say the worst shit I have seen. I don't even say it was in the past 4 years. It's just like the life lessons, the rough ones, I guess, would be in the past. Like, well, not even that. Honestly, the only thing I really learned was like the drinking part. But I'm also glad that I never got in trouble to find out more life lessons, that you wouldn't find under the roof, unlike, my older siblings. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just, everything just worked out for me. Not because it's just like being younger and protected, but like my parents planned this. They
Yeah.
wanted what happened. Like,
Nah, that's what you're saying. Like you saying, I was asking, this really just a conversation. It's really just getting to
yeah, it's just
we all
finding
from
out. Like,
different
I went
environments. You
through this
feel me?
stuff, and then my parents, then they talk to me about it. And I'm just like, I'm going through it. Like, I'm finding out, and I'm like, doing this. But then they're like, yeah, it happens. Like, my parents have always talked to me through everything. That's also what I'm grateful for. They didn't just leave me. They never left me in the dark either, which is why I think a lot of issues stem from. Because once you're left in the dark, you're on your own. I'm never on my own. My parents are, I'm glad I have them,
Yeah.
But they also made they also made sure that it would happen just like that. They made sure, like, I wouldn't be left in the dark because they seen how being left in the dark results with their other children. They made mistakes. I'm just the last. They can't really make mistakes with me. If they made mistakes with me, then shit. Light on the last one, 'cause don't make no more.
That's the fact because I'm the last. Like basically, you feel like my brother, but it's like I was there. Like the mistake that my brother did made, like my family done made. Like I
Mhm.
made mistakes, did what I did. Like that was stuff. Like we go back to again this time. Like we'll talk about like just the kids now. Like it's rebellious. Like they just don't. You feel me? Like we'll find out on our own. Like fuck what you
Yeah.
say. Like I'll find out on my own. I found out on my own. Like I been knew. Somebody always tell me this would come about. Like Brittany always tell me this will happen. But like. I think like yeah, like being from the youngest and you having like that right there,
Mhm.
it is the best. But at the same time, a lot of people like probably be telling them like yeah, they the oldest,
See,
like they had
you
to
would
find
hate
out on
it
their
as a
own.
kid, because as a kid you seen everybody else doing this shit. But like, I guess now it's like, I'm glad, like, I didn't go through it. But it's like, I get it. It seems like it's shit, but it's not. Because really, in real life, they gonna get you.
I wanna
In real life, they gonna get you.
I'm gonna give my perspective on it because I feel like here's what I've seen. I'm gonna tell you about my parents. So my dad came from fucked up place in like Kansas or whatever. He's a gangbanger. Tells me every day, he's like, Jalen, look, I didn't think I'd be old. I didn't think I would make it far enough to, have 4 kids. But that nigga thought he was gonna die by the time he was my age.
Mhm.
My mama, I think I told you like mom, like poor ass, like Albany, talking like great grandma, the sharecropper kind of shit. And so they both got out their situation to have me, and I'm here in this nice little house. You know, I'm great. I'm fucking have never struggled a day in my life ever.
Mhm.
And so like I'll hear I like they tell me all these things to me, at least make sure that I know where I came from, what happens, and what's happening while I'm sitting around fucking mad that I can't get a Nintendo DS at 8 years old, you know. So I think it's important to understand where you came from and what's going on over there.
Yeah.
And so the thing is like with media, I think that it overrepresents a specific group,
That's what I was
right?
saying. That's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
because there's a difference between I don't know like, I just want to say like black media then and black media now. You know, I
Just
think a
the
lot
only
of
type of
like
media they're
media,
allowed to use. That's what I was saying with the
yeah,
one trope. Like,
I'll say like media that like just that shows like black joy, right? There is I don't think there's like a Fresh Prince today. We don't have too many black role models. I think a lot of media
even
that shows us like black people
even with the
in an
reboot,
environment.
you don't even hear
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. But I don't mean like a reboot. I mean like in like a black story where
No, that's
there's
what I'm
black
saying. Like,
people
Like
even
in
black
a
the reboot
black
ain't
positivity.
even doing
neighborhood.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like,
'cause-
even now, it's not even reboot even doing shit to what it did last, like, maybe 2, 3 decades ago.
Yeah, the
Well,
reboot,
4, 3 decades
the
ago.
reboot got niggas on drugs,
no,
bro.
Yeah.
but
And the
Oh,
like
crazy thing, nah, I can't. Nah, I'll say keep going. Like, you ready to do
Hey,
I was
hey,
just saying like
wait. Can I say my? I was. Can I say my question?
give me 1 second. But yeah, there's a point I gotta make. I feel like black media, specifically like media like about suburban black men, they're never in black suburbia. It's always I'm a black man in
In
a
a
white
white
neighborhood.
space.
Yeah.
It's always like no matter what I go, it's gonna be opposition. If I'm poor, it's gonna be my
My own
people. If
people.
I got money, it's gonna be the other
It's
people.
not gonna be
Yeah.
my people.
There
And
is
that's
no
crazy
you
because
don't
that's
have a
not
black
even.
community.
I feel like black
There's nothing.
suburbia is a new thing though.
It is,
No, it's
but it's
not.
been fucking
It's
20 years.
not, bro. I've lived in
It's
a
been
black
20,
suburb
30
my
years.
whole life, bro. It's not new.
Yeah,
It's not a new concept. That's
but
why I'm
you're
saying,
still
like,
You're new.
no, I'm not,
No,
bro.
that ties into more of what Gan's saying right now. The fact that you
That's
think
what
that
he's
it's not a
saying
real
talking
we're
thing.
about. Like, that's
underrepresented.
literally the point he's
Like
talking about.
there are people right now, right? They don't know that these people exist. Like people
Exactly.
hear about me and they think, wow, you must have grew up with white people. No, I didn't. I didn't
No.
know white people were real till I was 6. I thought they were
He thought it was a myth.
yes, they did. I grew
I
up
didn't
with
know
a
white people
very
was.
I said,
So
why
I thought it
they
was
don't
cool
give
white.
black people enough to aspire to.
It's just not
Yeah,
a
I
new
ain't.
thing. That happened with
I
me
ain't.
too. Like I've lived around black people my mama's best friend and us. We live in black suburbs. We lived here our whole lives. This I hate to say, at least this side of Henry County has been black this whole time. Like I didn't. The only time I would see white people was when I played soccer. Like that's just what I went to private school when I was in Ellen. When I was younger, all black. Like that's what the fuck we're talking about. I'm like that's what I'm kind of talking about. Is like I didn't really see my situation in movies, and I still don't even see our situation in movies. Hell, the only really thing I saw it in was fucking motherfucking what's that Netflix show Forever, and
Yeah.
even then that wasn't even
Then you
anything
got
because they rich as hell. I'm not
Yeah,
rich as
it was
hell.
rich as hell or
oh, yeah.
damn
I
near
went
poor
to.
Yes,
as
I
hell.
Ain't me for
this is
real.
not a new concept. Black people living in the
went to
suburbs is
all
not
black.
a new concept.
Hey, look.
My
Hey,
mom
look.
lived in the suburbs. Like, come on, that's what he's talking about. It shouldn't be a
I
new
went to all
concept
black
and it shouldn't
Catholic
be
school.
new because it should be talked about. That's what the representation really goes into. That's literally what like it's not. It goes hand in hand.
Hey, DJ, I'm
You
I
gonna
gotta.
go, then I'm gonna go.
No, wait, let me say my question. Let me say my question.
That's what he said.
I'm
That's
saying
what he
you
said.
go.
Yeah.
You go.
Hey, oh yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, that is. Uh, all right, bro. Do you think people from the suburbs can have a sense of like a true sense of um what is the word? Street knowledge? What do you call street knowledge?
Yes. Yeah. That it's like street knowledge, but it's like a common sense
Yeah, I was
thing. Like
thinking of
yeah,
common
basically,
it's more
sense.
so the
it's a
question.
common sense in the survival.
Can I say because somebody who grew
Survival.
up, the
Nah, I'm
question.
saying survival. Hey, like
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was saying like as somebody who has the premonition was don't do stupid shit. That's
Street
literally what
smart.
it was. Like because you've seen
Street
people
smarts.
literally try to do that lifestyle that what I don't even know what the street lifestyle. I don't even know why the fuck they're trying to do that shit here. You see people doing that shit and you see what the fuck happened. Nigga, this ain't motherfucking wherever the fuck y'all grew up. This is McDonough. Like they're gonna take your ass and they're gonna put you in jail. But now these niggas want to act like they hard when they get out of jail. No, you went in jail for doing stupid, dumb shit in fucking McDonald's. Like you didn't do it just you needed to survive. You did it because you wanted to do it. Like that's how
Yeah.
I grew up.
Yeah.
Like
Nah.
you the way
Yeah.
you got caught up in that shit here is because you were dead ass doing dumb shit. Like so it's
Nah.
just don't do dumb shit. Don't end up like that.
Nah. You. That's a fact though. But again, to go back to what you said
That's not what
earlier.
I asked though.
That's what.
That
No,
ain't
I want
Now
that
look,
what you
I want to
saying?
get my take.
when you go,
'Cause I'm already,
so I can sum everything up. Like I said, though, yeah, before I moved to, I'm from like ghetto for real though. Like beforehand, I never seen a suburban
How did you
neighborhood
get
like
over
that.
here?
Before I moved to Georgia, I was like 13, 14. When I moved out here and I see like it's a neighborhood full of houses and this shit looks the same. That shit blew my mind. I thought I was in a fucking Neverland. Like I really thought I was in a whole nother world. Like it's not even real. Like I come from the ghetto. Like you feel me? But I
Oh,
know like both sides of y'all. Like I struggled before in my life, but now I don't. Like you feel me? I don't same struggles I had before, same problems I had before. It's not the same problem. You know, might be broke for a couple of days.
Don't blow up my shit, please.
Feel me? But I literally come from the same. So I know like both what y'all talk about. 'Cause I was from
yeah.
I'm from the ghetto, but I went to the burbs 14, so you feel me? I know exactly what y'all talking about. Into like what the what you say to the street shit, what Kyle was saying, everything. The shit is just I think it's like this was glorified through music now. The kids don't really understand, and they get
Nah.
the wrong image is given out. Like when people talk, I feel like when people talk about their story, they just telling their story just because that's what they went through. They make it money. I think these kids take it as like, oh yeah, like shit. Yeah, let me go sell dope. Let me go
It's something to be proud of. Like the
It
struggle,
is.
something to be proud of, and not the
Yeah, that's
story.
what I'm saying. They act like they proud of that shit. There's nothing. I mean, you didn't do anything. You know, you didn't do anything worth saying that. Oh yeah, I did this. That's why I did this. That's
Yeah,
just
you're
how
just
it
doing it
is.
because you just felt like doing it.
You did it because you felt like it and you wanted to do it. Like, let's be real. It's
You
just
did
dumb.
that.
Like that. That's literally the only situation. There's nothing. I get doing some fucked up shit. It means to survive. There's nothing. There's not in McDonald's. There's no reason to do fucked up shit. It means
So
to
if
survive
you ever
unless
open
you
one of these,
survive.
if you ever open one of these, and you know what?
Huh?
Background.
Oh. Oh shit.
All right.
But
All
yeah,
right. So
that's what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
give
Like that's what I'm saying. Like with the street life or street life knowledge, there's no knowledge. The knowledge is not to do dumb shit. Like, because
In
if
her
you do that
situation.
shit, that's what happens. Like that's just a situation that happens here. There's nothing that you need to do in means to survive. You've already did it. Okay, it's McDonald's. There's nothing bad gonna happen to you here. Well, again,
So
with the bad people doing the dumb shit, they might actually steal your shit now because niggas want to be dumb. Going back to their fucking house with the fucking 2 stories with the shit that they just stole.
That the shit that they stole some shit that they already had in their living room.
In their living room, mind you. Mind you, they could have gone and got a job. Their parents have a car. Like, it'd be that bullshit. Like, it's literally no reason.
so
Sorry.
I'm gonna
It's
say
funny because it's
I'm gonna
like,
give him right as you know, big John suburbs over here.
John suburb.
I grew up, like I said, I grew up in an environment where I had people who came from, who came from the hood, who came from the
Hold
fucking
up.
plantation.
Hey, where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I grew up in like Fairburn, Union City kind of spot. But my
How
folks,
the
my
fuck?
folks are.
How the fuck is, what school you went to?
I went to Creekside.
Nigga, you are. How is that suburban, nigga?
Huh?
How is that the like you like used to like how is that the suburbs?
That's not suburban.
not
No, I
really.
grew up pretty well.
Hell
Okay.
no.
Well, now I'm in McDonough. Now I'm in McDonough.
What?
Yeah, now
I'm
you
in
in the
now.
suburbs.
You're a
Now,
McDonald's?
Yeah,
Tell me?
I did.
No, you didn't.
When y'all were talking about going to wherever the fuck you were like, hey, they're gonna come and get me from McDonald's. Like, nah, nigga, I'm fine. But that's not the point.
Oh, what
So,
you? I can stop saying McDonald's now, bro. I live in Locust Grove.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the
yeah,
my
how does that
dad.
tell you, Gan, that Union City,
Draco.
Okay, Draco,
Dennis
we
been
get
trying to
it,
say
Draco.
something.
Yes,
Like, we
we
get
get it. We get
Okay.
it.
literally
All right,
just cut him off.
let me like get to the point. Let me get to the point though. So either way, I grew up in a really cushy ass environment. I'm talking. I grew up in a real cushy ass environment. But I have folks that would tell me like, "Hey, let me tell you about what happened when I was like 5 years old." You ever like had like your like my dad? He would like trauma dump, telling me about, damn. We saw how these niggas
Yes.
tortured me. These niggas tortured me, bro. Let me tell you, these three niggas, bro. He goes to a funeral for his people that he grew up with every few months. Hey man, they done killed my brother. They done killed. Like it's like I don't know this shit because I've been through shit, but I know because I like that's all I hear about. That's like I'm not gonna act like I know the same way y'all do. Fuck no. It's just like one of those like it's like a cautionary tale every few months. I like shit's terrible. I don't want to go over there, but I'm grateful to know. Okay, I'm not gonna be an idiot to glorify it, right? Because there's a difference between glorifying and understanding.
Yeah, which these
They can
niggas,
hear all
some
these.
niggas understand it. Some of these niggas want
Yeah,
to live that lifestyle here, and that's
Let
exactly
him
what.
talk, I let him talk.
I'm sorry.
but there's a difference between doing stupid shit because it's cool or doing stupid shit because you can't do anything else, right? Like I know, like y'all, like the way like, y'all talk about stuff. That's like, okay, I had to do this to survive. For me, that's like the way I was raised. I treat it like niggas are really like scraping, right? Like people are scraping by to live, and I don't want to do that shit. The things like the type of thing that y'all the things that y'all are like saying, the things that y'all see in these like movies or whatever, y'all see it as okay, that's me. I see it as don't ever
End up in that
catch
situation.
yourself in that situation ever. These are
Ever.
cautious. These are like this isn't representation. It's like I see it as we see all these people who live like this, who move like this, and I worry that the people in the people that the system allows to make money. If I go around, do they see me like that? Do they see a little black boy with dreadlocks and think, damn, that's King Von? That's a King Von type individual. Is he? I don't know. I don't like the fact that there's so much media out there made by black people for black people that let's be real, we aren't the only people watching this. Like how many white people do you know were fucking blasting not like us, having no idea what half the lyrics meant?
I don't know
There are
any white
so
person
many
who said
people. I know a lot of white people. But regardless, that's how it is. People aren't gonna like people see you, like people see me, and they think, okay, yeah, he's the same kind of person that grew up, scrapping. I had a happy little life. Like I said, my biggest like worry was, am I gonna get a Wii U for Christmas?
And I did.
I'm fuck
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
I
I still
never.
got it. I could go look at it right now.
Oh, you got your Wii U?
Okay,
That is a fire ass console, dude.
Oh, yeah.
man.
No, you know what's so crazy? The only reason why I got it is because my Wii kept on breaking. By the time that one broke, that's when they switched over to the Wii U.
Damn, you got the
I'm not
black
gonna lie,
Wii
that
U or
is
the
my
white
fault.
one?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna cap,
I
bro.
did the
That's a
white one.
fire ass.
I had two white Wii's and then a black Wii and then the black Wii U.
Type shit,
Yeah, and
32
I'm not gonna
gig.
lie.
My
That
Wii kept on
that
breaking.
yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. That's a fire pick though. The fact that you could be like, you didn't really have to struggle for much in life, like
It's
that.
the same thing.
Nah,
That's
nah,
lit. Like
cause
I just lit for both of y'all. That's lit. Well, I didn't hear you say it, Kai, but that's lit for
Like
both of
I
y'all.
quite literally, he was just more so
Nah,
just supporting me, supporting our
No,
idea that the fact that's not the only. So I said that.
can
I'm not
no, I'm
even gonna
can
say
you?
word for word, but
no,
almost, y'all.
Hey,
saying
look,
I
look,
like
you
I
right
wasn't.
though.
I just came from the store and I just
Acknowledge me.
Hey, nah,
I,
you right though, man. We come
She
from
said
that
acknowledge
black media.
me.
They make it seem like they make it seem
yeah.
like the bottom. Oh, I thought they said the bottom. We come from like where they like they just like instantly think like yeah, every black kid like yeah, this is what he does like he does this. Any black kid with
Yeah.
dreads, he's like
Yeah,
this.
no, that's
First
just not
thing,
the
so
case.
the first thing, if you ever come to the hood, like a lot of I don't know, a lot of people. If I was ever like, I can show y'all like where I come from, but it's really not as it's not as bad as people make it seem. Like it's really a good like
Yes, I feel
atmosphere.
like you have the most fun in the hood, bro, because niggas just be
Yeah,
doing shit, bro.
See,
and
and
it's like
then you
that,
don't even have
and it's
what movies do you have that
Where
show
niggas,
niggas
it's a
having fun
different
in the
world.
hood?
Like when
yeah.
the
you
hood,
ever seen Dope?
Yeah, I've
it's
seen
a
Dope.
real
Yeah, I don't take that as more so a hood movie. I take that as
when
one of
it's
the weird
a
movies.
real community.
Nigga, that's
With these
It
with
really,
that's
these
just
no, there
people.
really is. Hold up, there really is a real community. I love like going to the Candy Lady or like the Candy Man.
man,
On
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
know. Oh yeah, cause
like when you
my
pull up,
cousin, my best friend when I was a kid lived over there.
look,
like
like when you pull
niggas be
up,
looking out for each other too. Like
like
Yeah,
when you pull up, when you pull up, man, it's gonna be a oh yeah, dang man, people going they gonna gravitate. You think it's because y'all black, you not from the oh yeah, you can't be around here. If somebody you pull up right now, like not saying that you just unwanted, like I won't know because they gonna be like you because they is doing illegal stuff at the same time. But like if you from right, if I was to bring one of y'all, it's gonna honestly be a like man, they gonna love you. Gonna be a South, and they gonna love you. They
yeah,
gonna treat you. Oh, you need something to eat. We cooking out, boom. And they gonna look out for you. If somebody
yeah,
come through, if somebody mess with you, I got your back. Like you feel me? We gonna
yeah,
play ball together. The hood is not really what they try to make it seem like it's a bad thing. It is bad because they put us down, but it's like only bad from like the guys that we gotta do what we gotta do. If it's a beat that go on, it's a war on drugs. Boom, we gotta get money. Boom, he might be out, so we gotta do stuff like that. You feel me? But
yeah.
besides
What's up,
that,
yeah.
being black, the neighborhood.
What up,
I'm from
Baz?
a real black neighborhood. The only black neighborhood that's still standing in my town today, like black neighborhood. Like you feel me? I'm really from like where the King lady, where the lady on the block let us know like before you come through here, y'all need to be careful. Like I'm really come from a good neighborhood, like a decent good neighborhood. Like, I ain't even a good neighborhood, you feel me? But like as a loving, so it's like the hood is not what they make it seem. It's not as bad.
It's not as bad. It's fucked up at how everybody think though. Like it's definitely a time and a bunch type shit. But on a good day though, on a good day you come out, there's gonna be 200 people out there. That bitch gonna be packed up. Kids gonna be outside, water slide.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
Hey, can
I
I
was
say
them
one thing? Can
kids,
I say one
nigga.
thing?
Hell yeah.
No, you can't say shit, DJ.
Yeah, you.
No, let me say one thing. I think that. All right, I think the hood it has its pros and cons. Like everybody is not meant for the hood. Everybody doesn't have fun in those environments. Like I ain't gonna count. I had a lot of fun, but it was times where I didn't have fun. This is where I didn't have to defend myself. Like Tyler, I showed you what I used to look like. Did I look like a hood nigga back in the day?
He did not know.
Nah, you was a dweeb.
If
No, no.
let me say this. If you was
But you was a hood nigga though. You didn't look like one,
He
but you
just
definitely was.
he just looked like
Yeah,
a
Nigga,
like
I knew you back then, nigga. You was definitely a hood nigga.
Tyler, you on Minecraft?
I don't
talking
Huh?
about that. I saw that nigga middle school pictures.
Nigga, in middle school you was a hood nigga. What are you talking about?
But I didn't
He
look.
just didn't look like a
Bad
hood
ass
nigga.
kid,
That was
TJ.
it.
You bad ass little kid.
I look like a little bitch. They used to call me Cookie.
I need a new phone. What the fuck?
Your ass was bad as hell.
That nigga definitely was
Damn,
bad from what I've heard.
When you
Hell
look,
yeah.
when you wait, yeah, when you look the way I did, nigga, you had to be bad, nigga.
You didn't have to.
If I send a picture of what I look
Come
like
on.
at 13,
You want me to
14,
thaw out? What you do? Or you want me to go ahead and cook
oh
it?
yeah, nah, it was definitely like I might not look like that now.
Y'all just say, oh, she was a sweetheart. I still
Yeah, I
love
gotta
her.
change that image. I'm gonna send y'all what I look like back then.
Oh gosh, everybody send a picture of them when they were 13. Right the fuck now.
Said when I was
Y'all
13.
wouldn't see me.
Oh, y'all gonna get scared. Y'all getting scared.
I'm not saying that shit in the Discord.
I am definitely
Y'all
shook
get
right
scared.
now. Hell
I
no.
hear scariness.
Nah,
You
I'm
would be
gonna be real.
collected.
I'm not saying that shit
I'm gonna send you.
in the
I'm gonna
Discord.
send me at.
Nigga.
I'm gonna send me at 12.
Like,
I'm gonna send me at 12 and 13.
Oh, he came back.
All right, okay. I'm not sure if y'all niggas like, hey, Ty, you know how I am, right? You know how I was like freshman year, right?
Nah.
I mean like the beginning of freshman year. Like when we
Yeah.
first met, I didn't even talk. I was a timid little motherfucker.
You were for sure a YN.
hey, nah.
But
Yo,
Hey, nah.
like these things, right? What I
yo.
learned, right?
I just got my hair cut. He did a
Yeah,
good
now
job,
you-
but he fucked up my corners.
Wait, what'd you say?
I told you.
I got my hair done. I got my hair done. I got my hair done.
Bro, I just broke
got
my
my
phone,
hair
bro.
done.
My phone is literally like on the right corner of my screen. My shit is like it's black. It got the lines, the black shit through. Like when you like it's like
Yeah.
I don't even know what
I
the
know
fuck
what
is
you mean.
happening.
I
Like
know what
somebody
you mean.
smashed my like somebody stepped on it. Like
Yeah.
you feel me?
I got my hair done. I need to get my hair done.
Some bullshit. I let me delete that. Yeah, I don't need to see that.
Wait, I want to see.
Ah, you missed it. You missed it. You missed it. You had your chance.
It's crazy. One too.
You seem kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could have like a cool
Do
conversation
it again.
with you.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you might seem kind of cool now or back then.
Back then.
Nah, I always been just like I've been the same way my whole life. Like been reserved, been myself. Like I ain't never just been no outgoing like this. Why I ain't never been like that. Nah, hell no.
I do want to bring something up though, right?
Yeah.
Kai, you grew up suburban, right?
Yeah.
Anyone ever told you you're not like black?
Girl, these niggas do, I think. Oh wait, do y'all? You know, it happened so many times. Honestly, Albany State was like the only time that didn't happen, which is kind of fucking ironic. Like,
yeah,
niggas in niggas in McDonough are so fucking. They want to be. I don't know how to explain.
They want to be the glorified black.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got called that more at school and like high school and like middle school and stuff than I did in college, which is kind of crazy. But y'all, I don't think we've ever been like with the environments. I went from Luella, which is really it started getting blacker, which was at the point I think the blackest it's been. And then I went to a HBCU. So regardless, the whole being whitewashed was like, okay, cool, I guess. But it's like, nigga, I'm around y'all. So it's like,
the fact that you're here means you're trying. Shit.
It's not even no. It
Nah,
took me a
you're
while to
black, nigga. She's
understand that.
been
I used
around
to be
black
like, I
people.
don't get it. I'm so confused. But now I'm like, no, I think I'm starting to understand because it's like, no, we were all in the same place. Like, I don't know who the fuck y'all think y'all are to tell me. But we
only thing
all
I would
going
say
back to
about
our 2-story homes after school.
yeah,
Maybe I
yeah.
feel more so just
Oh,
like, oh, niggas really just want to be hard for some reason.
I
And I
thought you were talking
understood
about
that more when
everybody in
niggas was
general.
Where the
literally
fuck all these
having
bees come from?
My
genuinely
fault,
like,
Kai. I thought you were talking
huh?
about everybody in general. Because when you go home from that 2-story house, and when
Nigga, I'm
that
talking
kid,
about the people
now,
here.
now
I'm
that's,
talking about the
yeah,
people on
that's
the
what
Yeah,
I
ground.
that's what
said.
he's
Ken
No, so
saying.
I was
and I
not.
are talking.
Yeah,
Ken and I are having a conversation.
No, that's what he was
right.
saying.
Yeah,
He
see,
was
that's
saying that
why.
he
Yeah, that's
understands.
why I
Oh,
don't talk to her. That's why I don't talk to her. That's
Yeah,
all.
y'all
that
said he
was
was. Y'all said he didn't know. My fault.
it was overly too much, guy.
My fault. I thought he was saying something because y'all said something. It was just a lot of talking. Okay, anyways, that's what I was saying. So that's where it was just like, oh, you know, why am I think I had to think about like why were people telling me that and why was I like that when I see who I'm around really, and I see all my friends. I've never really had a white friend. I've never had a white friend unless like soccer. Like, but like even then, I never had a white. Damn.
I have. I had multiple. Back in
No,
elementary
I'm
school,
just
I
saying,
had a
like,
white
I never had
friend.
a white friend, and like, except if it was like
I
soccer.
have.
But even then, the white
I had a
people weren't
white
really
friend. I
my
used to go to his
friends
house.
because they were weird. Like, they were racism was the first time I experienced racism was through soccer.
I used to go to a white friend house. Guy. He used to let me come to his house. They used to cook food and all that
Oh
in
no,
the
there
hood.
was somebody. There was a
Nah,
white girl down the
that sounds
street, but
cool.
she was adopted, so she was kind of cool. And
I
they fed me. I think I don't know. I don't think I ate in that house. I think I knew better. But I also had an Indian friend who lived across from her, and I used to eat there. That shit was so fucking good. Oh my god. That's some real fucking food. And I think that's also like McDonald's too. McDonald's not. I don't know, man. It's
McDonald's is
weird.
very.
It's
It's
just
not like
weird.
a black, but it's not white. It's like it's very
You can't
mixed.
explain McDonald's because McDonald's, and I hate to say it, but there's really no place like McDonald's. And I hate to say that. I genuinely hate to say it.
There's no place like
But
McDonald's.
like genuinely hate it. But I don't see another place where I can be like, yeah, I'm finna go here, leave McDonald's, and then go to another place that's just like it, and I can't tell you the actual city name off the top of my head, you know? Like, it's weird. This place is weird. It's fucking weird. That's why it's
Yeah.
terrible. Like, it's genuinely weird. Because
Hey,
it's like you got the white
what
people, you got the
DJ at?
racist ass white people, but like where I live specifically, it's like it's terrible too because you got the black people, but then you also got niggas coming from butt fuck places that still want to keep that
Yeah.
not mentality or lifestyle, but like you got them kids, you got their
They still
kids
got it in
wanting to
them.
keep on going with this lifestyle that don't exist for them anymore. That's the best way I can say it. Like you got people moving from these places to go live here because that's exactly what my dad did. He lived in the projects. He moved up out of there and came here, but ended up here, right? Then you got their kids not understanding that I don't know what you're trying to what lifestyle you're trying to replicate, but this is the lifestyle for you, and this lifestyle is you going to school, getting your grades, having good grades, and coming back at this house and maybe having extracurricular activities. Cool, got that idea. But it's like niggas don't want to do that here.
Nah.
It's so weird. Like I know somebody. Technically, I don't know anybody because I don't know them, but like they're a mutual. This nigga killed like 3 people, and I'm like, why? Like, it's just the question is why. Like, I guess the question, like everybody, some environments will be like, oh, that just happens. Here is like, why the fuck would you do that?
I think a lot of it is because media like glorified, which is a specific part of black culture, and I don't necessarily mean the kind of stuff that they allow to go on the big screen or on the TV. I mean the kind of shit that you see on like on Instagram. One of the worst Instagram posts I've ever seen was like, "Would you like $500 in food stamp or a night with sexy red?" I felt like there are some things I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be very honest. I had some coolness shit going on in high school. And that post maybe was like, like the scenes from like Spider Man, where the fucking like where like the symbiotes like crawl, like where the symbiotes like taking over. That's me. I was like, damn, why the
Yeah.
fuck are people making this? This is the kind of reason. This is the reason why people don't take us seriously. Like I think that at some point we need to stop glorifying being not glorifying, but we need
Can
some
I
more
say
like
why?
representation of black folks up. While we're up.
Can I
Because
say
there's a
why
difference
that was
between
probably like the most dumbest
We
post you've
were
seen?
overly talking about that before. I was like, yeah, we were talking about that
I think it's
before.
just
yeah.
because it's just easy engagement, and I think I'm not saying there's a literacy issue in the community, but there's a literacy issue in the community,
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah.
and I think the
There's a
issue
literacy
is
issue everywhere though.
yeah, that too, but specifically posts like those are exactly why posts like those exist.
Hey, what I just say, Tyler? What I go back to the Bible there that I was saying, Tyler. So I can see what
About what? Say it
but
again.
like
Because
Say it again.
I said, I said that go back to what I said about the kids. They had a rebellion, how they literate all that. They go back to what I was talking about earlier.
I think with posts like those and stuff like that, I don't
It's
know. I
easy
can't really
engagement.
explain it, but it's like in my head, it's like a specific thing you can do to a specific community can cause some outcry, and it's like niggas will be like, "Why is this happening?" But it wouldn't. Nobody would be like it would be the same people asking why is this happening instead of understanding, okay, this is why it's happening, so we can understand why we're not interacting with posts like those. Sometimes we
Yeah.
got to understand that that's engagement posts, and why the fuck are engagement posts like that specific to the black community? That's why. Because I think the effort to not comment and not interact with posts like those, to understand that those are kind of clickbait. And I think that's why clickbait has gone so far because, I think, in 2018, I think everybody was able to recognize clickbait, but you still had those couple of niggas that are like, oh, look at this video. And you can see that
Yeah.
it's obvious clickbait, but they don't know. I think now it's gotten worse. I think it's just
I think
because
now I feel like niggas will just be ignorant, and it
yeah,
makes
that,
people like me mad.
yeah,
I
like it's
just
just like, it's nothing to be mad about if you don't take it literal. Or it's not even that. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not you can't keep further engaging with these obvious engagement posts. They're
Yeah,
just gonna
because you're
keep
just
doing the
getting
same
more
thing. They're gonna get
power.
wilder and
Yeah,
wilder and wilder,
you're
Yeah.
giving
and
it
they're gonna
more
see people
power.
be like, why is this happening? Why is
nah,
this
y'all
us
are
doing
right.
it?
Y'all are right. But I feel like too though, like I feel like it's just like people don't. I feel like people don't look into it that much. They don't think about it that much. They just look at
I
like,
know because they just see
it's
wild
just a
ass
That's the
dumb
thing.
posts and think somebody's being
It's just a
serious
dumb
because they
conversation
can't
that people like
understand
to
it.
have. I feel like they look at it like it's just a dumb conversation to have. We just have that conversation instead of just looking at it as a beef or salt. They just look at it like, oh yeah, 500 in stamp for goddamn sexual red. That's $1,000. That's $1,000 actually.
And
Cause we
that as
got another.
well, because
Niggas
again,
just
people
looking.
can't understand that like you're the joke. Because
Yeah.
sometimes engagement posts don't be
Niggas
that
live this.
engaging. It's just sometimes I think that's also why that's like that in the first place. I think we lost a lot. I seen a TikTok this morning about Rico Nasty, right? And anybody know who Rico Nasty is?
No,
Tyler, are you serious?
I've heard the name, but I don't know what this
I don't know who
person looks
Rico
You
like.
know
Nasty
Tizo
is.
Touchdown, but you
I'm
don't know Rico
too.
Nasty?
I know
I'm
who.
sorry.
You said
Tizo
who?
Touchdown?
Ain't he the nigga with like
Are you
did
trolling
he
right
like burn a bunch of people?
now? Who?
Wasn't that Rico Nasty, the guy who like gave everybody a bunch of STDs?
Who? No, no, no. Y'all don't know who Rico
No,
Nasty
no,
is
no.
for real?
I know who you talking
Yeah,
about.
nigga.
That's the Gucci nigga. I know man.
No.
Female rapper people. Damn.
I don't like. I don't put shit on it. So I don't put shit like that on.
Again, who you talking about? That was the Gucci dude, the Gucci third leg dude. Okay, I remember that. I remember
Gucci
that.
third
Yeah, him.
leg. Okay, I don't know who Rico Nasty is, no, but it's
Okay.
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 Yeah, it was
Rico
Rico
Nasty.
Nasty. Yeah.
Y'all know how I be like ironic and like saying serious shit, but I be unserious, right?
Yeah.
Y'all have the literacy to understand that I'm being serious, but y'all know I'm not being serious, but I'm using a serious tone, right?
Yeah.
So say somebody like her. I just seen a TikTok, right? I don't know what's happening, but the TikTok was like her basically like dumbing it down where she was like, oh, I'm making a joke about how dinosaurs don't exist. Not funny. I show that it's sarcastic. Niggas mad. Right? So I guess she was on an interview, right? Basically like making a joke how dinosaurs aren't real. But I feel like if anybody has that type of humor, like I would if I were basically she would do like how I'd be like, yeah, dinosaurs aren't real. And then we'll have a conversation, I'll be like joking, right? Y'all can understand that I'm joking, but trying to keep on the joke and saying that I'm trolling. But in her comments, it's saying No, you were serious. You just trying to backtrack right now. And it's like, okay, so can we, recognize that this is sarcastic if somebody says that it's sarcastic, or can we recognize that, people's irony and people's humor is seen as serious, but it's not taken serious.
Yeah.
But it also goes into saying, can we understand that the person? And I don't know, it's just a lot of understanding issues going on in life right now. But it's like you can't make assumptions off of your misunderstandings and then making a statement, and I think that's a lot of
Yeah. Yeah.
things happening. It's a
But
lot of
at the same time, now you're right though, Kyle. At the same time, people don't do that because, like I said, they probably don't like it. So people are not a person that's
that
not gonna
too.
understand.
I think they're genuinely just doing that on purpose. Where it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
but it
People
was
when they
also
don't
like
like
a
you,
specific audience I saw commenting that shit where it was like, nah, you were serious, and it's like, okay, I see a certain community understanding it, and I see a certain community not
yeah, with certain
understanding
people,
it.
they're not just gonna say that. They don't care who you are. That just if goddamn
Yeah,
Sixty
okay.
Red make a
Niggas
comment.
are born
If,
stupid.
if Stacey Red make a comment about being a hoe, they go like, oh no, you was for real. Like it just is what it is. Like they
Yeah, and
not
I think
gonna.
Sexy Red be joking most of it. Can I say that I
Yeah.
think Sexy Red be joking most of the time because she knows what she
Government
says
not be
and
joking.
niggas like, irritated
Say
like
look,
that.
say look.
She's engagement
I know.
raging.
Like I think she
Hold on.
understands that
She's
like whatever
engagement
she says
baiting.
at this point is gonna cause an outcry. So if I was Sexy Red,
Hold on.
I would start saying the most outlandish shit. At least knowing in my heart and my morals it's a joke, but knowing that these niggas hate me and can't understand what I'm doing past the fact that I am who I am, I'm gonna just keep doing that. They keep
Nah, I
making me
believe
hate.
she still was a hoe, but I feel like she just be saying stuff all the
I
time.
don't think I never said she wasn't a hoe, but I think the things that she says now aren't really true. I think she does it just
Yeah,
based off the engagement that she gets.
yeah.
Because
Nah,
the
you
only
right
people
though.
commenting on that shit is the niggas that like to act that like
Tyra, I'm gonna tell
niggas
you right
that
now, if you was to go on there and say something to anybody they was famous and you was on there and to say something about transgender people should be there, man, and you were generally trolling, you could say anything in the world and you don't believe that way in your whole heart. They go like, no, you're black too. No, that's how I see it. No, that's no. There ain't nobody.
and you're
People gonna
not
believe
wrong.
what they want to believe.
You ain't
People
with
will
that.
believe what they want to
Because that's
believe.
exactly what
That
they
is the
were in the
moral of the
comments. I was
story.
trying to figure out what the fuck the issue was. They're like, nah, you're right. You're serious. You're being serious. You meant that. And it's like, okay, do y'all think she is that smart enough to understand that she was joking, or do y'all just think that she's just dumb like that because she's black at this point? Because I see only white people saying that she was serious versus like every other person like it's a joke. Because honestly, with audiences like that, you can understand. Okay, we're past the fact that like we're being ignorant. We can make jokes about the ignorance. But then you have people who like to act like being outwardly right, and no matter the situation. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of bullshit going on in life. That shit was just the
I'm gonna
first
say
TikTok
this,
I
But
right?
that's
seen
the
this
world we live
morning.
in now, though.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm
I'm
going in circles. I'm just saying, like, okay,
No,
it's
it's alright.
like
It's alright.
the way it
You're
was
not going to
moving
circles.
about was
You're right.
like it was entitlement from a certain community that usually feels entitled to certain situations. So when it comes, I don't know. It's like we can't joke, but we can't joke about the serious stuff. But it's also like a certain community can't have certain community, the black community, has certain limitations on how they communicate and how they speak because other communities can't understand what the fuck they're saying or
Yeah,
can't take the
we're
time
already.
to understand
Yeah, what's that?
their tone.
Now you're right though. We're already limited as a community. We're already limited. We're already. They already think one thing
And that
about it.
gave limitation. They said Rigo
Yeah.
Nasty can only be serious and serious only. They told her she was serious. They said she wasn't joking. I'm okay, bitch.
How you gonna tell her what she was doing, bruh?
How the fuck you gonna tell her what the fuck she was
Literally.
like?
And niggas
Yeah, I
just
say yeah. That's just it is what it is. Like with female, I said to say like with females can't say certain stuff because guys are going to go hard on them. They like yeah, they go be like no, she's a whore. Like even if a guy said it, a girl said it, they gonna go hard on the guy than the girl and just a guy. That just is what it is.
And it comes from the girls too, which is fucking crazy because they hold girls to a higher standard than men sometimes. But the way it works in their heads is that they go in circles. They go in circles. They kind of try to act better than one side, but they're just as bad as the other side.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you don't take people's voices seriously. You kind of want one answer, and you think that answer is better than the other side, which is why you think you're better than that side. No, you're just as bad because you don't allow people to voice their opinions. Same way that side does.
I'm about to say, nah, that's a fact though. But that's why I don't. I don't take social media serious. I don't get on. I don't really care. I don't really care. Like I said, a lot of people they get on there, engage, get talk, and just get their opinions. And people really do be really honestly letting stuff get to them on the end. I could never. I don't think nothing in this world can get to. Not even what nobody said. Not even my mom. I don't think generally that, but a lot of people ain't built that way. They
Yeah.
want to have a. They get on the internet. That's what. That's why I hate about the internet. Internet was the best thing and the worst thing ever happened to. Because now,
And the
now
internet stopped
goddamn,
being good once you're able to make money off of engagement.
now look Christopher, like not whoever white man they basement that play games all day and beat his meat and he can say anything in the comments and he
There
had
was a
nothing.
turn.
He
I think there
don't
was a
he don't know nothing about nothing going on. He just giving his opinion. Like you don't know nothing about nothing.
You right. You right.
You're right. I think there
Like
was a
what?
turn in like everything when you're able to profit off of your engagement. Because
How
niggas
you
can say
gonna
dumb
tell?
shit now. And not,
Yeah,
you
how you
know.
gonna call six? How you gonna call six red the hoe this that damn thing?
You ain't
You
even never
couldn't
seen
even
a
you
hoe.
couldn't even
You
you
ain't
couldn't
never
even
seen.
fuck if you wanted to. You don't even got to. I don't say like they don't like that either though. Like nigga like academics and them. Like look, I hate niggas like academics and them, bro. They be talk about hoes and then start getting hoes to they start
Man,
getting
talk
some
your
money and paying the
shit,
hoes.
nigga.
Like nigga, how you gonna talk about hoes? He don't even get hoes. That's why when Corey being here, he be mad at me. I said to him like, you can't talk about hoes and you don't get hoes. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You know, you can't speak on them if you don't do. He just gave he gave people a voice that don't deserve one.
I want to talk about how I feel like there are some people, right, that just paint a poor image for black people, right? And I'm not saying, well, I'm not like saying, okay, respectability politics. I'm talking about how, like, no matter what a certain person, like, no matter what, a person with enough influence represents black people. Like, if you have enough influence, if people are, like Sexy Red, I forgot what year it was, but I remember thinking, all these got red hair now. Y'all,
Yeah,
like,
they been
they're
doing
like,
that.
Like, red
If she
hair has
got red
always
hair,
been a
she's a
thing in this
whore.
community, though.
If she got red
I'm
hair
not
in
gonna
high
lie.
school,
Because, okay, that
No.
also goes into, like, being a black girl first. Like, okay, as a black girl, when you finally get that okay to be able to dye your hair, because I technically didn't have that okay in high school, right? Your first thing is just go to red. I think that's just a girl in general. So I don't really think
yeah,
dyeing red hair red thing is a thing. I think it's just like that's just what we do. And that's just a thing that we ended up doing.
but
Because my hair was red
regardless,
twice.
well, you made a bad example, yeah, well, that's fine. I can concede it. But I think to some extent, if you have enough of an influence, if you're popular enough, you are like the face, like not the face of, but you
You
are
end
a
up being,
representative of black
yeah.
culture. So
It's
no
like
matter what you
representing your
say, no
family when
matter
you
what
step
you do,
outside. I think that's
you're the
again.
stereotype now.
I think that's a black cultural thing too, because we're always told we represent something.
Yeah,
At least I was told I represent my family once I step outside this house, right?
yeah,
So I feel like
yeah.
growing up, you always are told to represent something, and you are a representation of something. You end up being a
I
family.
think
You're gonna
I
be a
feel like that goes
representation of
like
the black
for everywhere.
community just because you're black. You don't got to give a fuck about the community if you want, if you don't want to. But you're black, and they're gonna talk about you because you're black.
Yeah,
So regardless of what you want, you are a representation of the black community, which I think should change, but we're not there yet, unfortunately.
yeah, I think
yeah.
people don't
I think
understand that though. When you walk
Like
out
some
your
people don't
house,
want to be that.
when
Some
you walk
people.
out
I'll
your
be
house,
honest with you. I don't think
I mean,
people.
hey,
there's
like
a bunch
I
of
expect
sex
people to take it
symbols,
more
but
serious.
there's a
But
bunch of
people
sex
be.
symbols in like throughout history, right? But these sex symbols don't be a representation of their cultural identity, right? They just be a sex symbol just because they're a sex.
they don't got one. They don't understand. People do anything for money and don't really care. Like when people walk out of their house, like even though like people like, oh yeah, people like ghetto people, oh they be ghetto. Like people like, no,
No,
we
there be
don't. I
ghetto
don't know.
people
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. I don't know about them loud girls. I don't know where they came from. My grandma smacked the taste out of me. I go anywhere. I go to Texas Roadhouse and I'm rude to that waitress and I make her loud. Like that just not something to do. I don't know where them people
Yeah, I
come
don't know
from.
where
I
they
don't know where
spawn
it
from
is.
at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Real
don't know
I think
where
we're
they
talk.
losing our
spawn from.
teachings. I think we're losing our teachings.
I never be like, even though like I would never be disrespectful or wait or anything. Like, she fucked up my order. I want to people. I'd be like, it's okay. It's okay.
It's
Like,
okay.
yeah, you ain't even know this over. I don't want you to spit in my food. Like, I'm okay. And
True.
I'm not one of the type
I'm
of
not
people.
finna debate.
Yeah, I don't
Mhm.
disrespect people or
Yeah, bro.
even
I'm
talk
not
to
finna
people or
debate.
try to get mad at people unless they make me go there. I don't try to do that. Even though I might be in control with y'all,
hate even being mean to people. I don't know. I take everything in
I
me.
don't think y'all will ever get me thrown enough to be like, you know,
Oh, punk ass nigga, I ain't about that shit anymore.
be like, fuck you, I'm finna come to your house, we finna fight right the fuck now.
Nah,
Yeah,
it
nah.
will. Like I want nobody to hit me down unless you really did. Like I'm at an age, like boom, on the game. Like when we were younger, yeah, maybe. But now you would really have to talk crazy, and I'd be like, why not? I ain't gonna get mad, but I'm gonna catch you. I catch you, you better be on that. You better be with it.
You be like, oh, shucks, you got
They
me.
gonna wag their finger
Better stand on that. When I catch
till
you,
I see you.
like fire your ass.
But fuck.
Now you're in the middle of saying it. You just stop
Okay.
saying.
All right. So like I said, like a lot of black media, right? I think that no matter who you are, no matter what ethnicity you are, someone's gonna see you, and they're gonna like ascribe their perception of your group to what they saw you do.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
like
life.
a white guy. Yeah, that's life. That's life. But I think like if
Everybody
you have like
Can I? Okay.
if you I think if you have enough power to influence the culture, you are directly
You have a
influenced how
responsibility.
Can I
you
say
see.
something as
You have
well?
responsibility. Yeah, feel free.
I think women are held, and I hate to say this, but honestly, we're getting into it. Women are held up to a higher standard than everybody else. Because why the fuck is
Oh
Sexy
yeah.
Red a representation of the black community, but motherfucking I don't know who the like? Because honestly, you know, men like to act. Well, I'm not gonna say like
Oh,
this.
nah,
There
can you
has
mute your
been
mic?
like,
Can you mute your mic, nah?
yeah, I feel like
So
we
you
got
can mute the
men
nigga.
saying that
Too
what
much.
what male rapper is known as like a sex symbol, or not even fucking LL Cool J shit. Like I feel like or
We don't
hell,
let them loud ass niggas speak, but y'all let Sexy Red speak for y'all.
who
That's y'all
is
problem.
us and who is y'all? Like
I'm majority of y'all speaking.
who is y'all?
I didn't say all of y'all. I said majority. I didn't say all of you. You might
Okay,
be the,
who is
you can be
y'all?
the exception. But y'all always
That's okay. That goes to more so what I'm saying. Like who told me that Sexy Red was the speaker of my community or speaker of anybody else's community? That just like
The
it's
people that aren't you.
that's what I'm saying. But it's like y'all are holding y'all are holding them up more
I'm
to
not
a higher
saying all of y'all
standard.
are like that.
Because
I'm
I
not
don't
holding
think
y'all to a standard.
okay.
I'm just saying.
Yo.
Listen, because we
What's
don't
this he
uplift. LL
Y'all,
Cool J.
you're
We
telling
don't
me to listen,
uplift
but
him.
you're
Is
not
my
letting me
house
get to my
actually
point.
ruined?
No, you're good.
I was making my point. You know what I'm saying? You interrupted me while I was saying what I was saying. Just saying. But what I'm saying is, if Sexy Red is the loudest woman, repost and put her all over the internet, and all of y'all women are saying the same thing, y'all reposting that, it makes you all sound like that. I'm not saying it's fair.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm
Kyle,
saying
let me say this, Kyle, before you go. Kyle, let me say this before you go, so your might be better. I think why they put Sexy Red as that and they do that as the girls, I feel like they be mad and more at the girls because, like you said, you do hold out to a higher standard, just like with the cheap stuff. Like we expect the guy to that was in the background for the longest time. It's like, oh yeah, the man supposed to be dominant. He can have all the women in the world, all the boom. But when a woman does it, a woman it's double standards in life. This is what it is. A woman cannot go sleep with 5 men and we laugh about it. If I come in and tell I hit 5 girls in one day, 5 girls in 1 week, we all gonna be like, oh yeah, this shit,
that
yeah.
goes to
But
more
if
what
you
I'm
was come
saying.
in here and
Y'all
say
holding
that,
women
if you
more
was
up
to
to a
come in here
higher
and say that,
standard
we'll
than y'all
side eye
hold
you.
men.
We'll side eye you.
That's the issue. That's what I'm saying. It should never be. If we're gonna talk about how being equal and stuff, we gotta talk about that. That's the issue too. We can't act like that's not an
I
issue
think,
because
yeah.
y'all have an issue with it. You
Yeah,
know?
nah, yeah, but I think life is just unfair though. I don't get mad. I think life
Okay,
is unfair. That is
we're
what it
not
is.
life and unfair in this. We having life unfair this whole entire time. Okay.
Yeah.
God damn.
She
Okay.
said,
Back
"Don't
to what I
sweep
was
this shit
saying.
under the rug, nigga."
That's what I'm saying. More,
Right.
you went into that. That's the not explain that. That's exactly what I'm talking about, nigga. Future. God damn it, Future, y'all. I
Future,
don't know
Mr.
anybody that really fuck with
Evil.
than Future.
And nigga, Future don't
But
spit like
Future's the best rapper. Future's this. Future's that. And he may not be talking about fucking bitches in all his songs, but most of his songs and most of the songs that y'all like to say are his best songs have to deal with involving himself with women. So if we would like to say that he's the best rapper and stuff, would y'all say he's a representation of the black community?
Hell no.
Would y'all say Sexy Red's a representation of the black community?
I would say no.
Fuck
Yeah, I
what
ain't
Bad
like
said.
that hesitant.
Is future the
I didn't
representative
like
of the
that. I
black
didn't like
community
that. Hell
to a
nah,
certain
because I would
yes,
say no.
yes, Scott.
Yeah, yes, Kai, yes. Future is a representative of the black community to a certain extent. Yes, yes,
Same
yes.
way as Sexy
That
Red
they
is.
that
I
it's a
mean,
lot.
Yeah.
I
It's
ain't gonna
just
lie.
too much
Yes, yes,
hesitance.
yes,
Too much
yes,
hesitance.
yes,
Too much
yes,
hesitance.
yes,
That's
yes,
what I'm
yes. Sexy
saying.
red is
That's
the
the issue,
it's a
representative.
though.
certain it's a certain
Yeah,
group
yeah,
who
yeah.
follows
It's a certain
Future
demographic.
and
There's a
live
certain
that
demographic. That's
sexy
like you're
red
saying though.
demographic
Future
though.
leads to
That's
the
why I said the
guys
demographic
that
is the problem.
yeah. Future leads to the
Females
more the
listen to
guys.
Wait.
bullshit.
I'm sorry. Everybody's talking at the same time. Make it too
No,
many.
let me go. Future leads to more of the guys they fuck whole boom and all that the street guy. And Sexy Red is from the hood. Future's from the hood. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. They lead that demographic when the guys, but a lot of girls are not from the hood that does that though. There's a lot of good girls, but when you come up in that lifestyle, all we know, like I said, with Future is fuck bitches get money. This is real. This is real. Sell dope, get money. Like yeah, that's all we know. But
Sexy Red says the same. Okay.
yeah,
Can I say
but
this as a
I'm not.
demographic, as the target demographic for Sexy Red? Sexy Red says in her music, "Fuck bitches get money.
Fuck niggas get money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
niggas get money. Fuck bitches
Yeah.
get money." Same message, same people, double standards. Can we recognize what the double standard is?
That's what he said. Not said it was
Yeah.
double standards. He literally said that.
Okay,
Yeah, I
we'll
don't think it's
recognize why
double
that's the
standard. I
issue
think
instead of
they're perfectly rated.
All
huh?
right. Can I? Let me go. All right. So I think that Sexy Red is propped up because the people that follow the kind of things that like I'll say this. People that follow the let me start over. Okay. Music about female promiscuity
Is very much
is
seen as
yeah,
a taboo to the community. So whatever
yeah,
she says is
but
going to be a taboo versus Future saying whatever he wants is going to be a taboo to the
right.
community. I get that.
But here's what okay, but here's what I'm saying, right? Because honestly, I'm agreeing with you, but I think it's because the kind of women that like follow this sort of thing are rewarded. You know, like I'm not saying okay, well, women shouldn't be promiscuous at all. I'm not saying that at all, because men do it all the fucking time. But I think niggas will be like, oh yeah, man, I love going on Instagram seeing bitch shaking ass. Ooh, I love it. But then people will be like, all right, man, I don't want to fuck with no girl that shake ass on Instagram. I think people,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot
yeah,
of people in this chat have
Yeah,
said the same thing.
yeah, that's
yeah,
yes,
niggas love
yes.
like
Because
that's their
Nah,
fucking
that's
just
a
women,
like
fact.
again, but I
but
have
they'll
also
never
said
do
like you
anything with.
attract the people that you're around, so you can't really
Yeah,
say, "Oh, I love doing this," but then hate when a bitch do that. Like, come on, you gotta,
like niggas will be sick.
niggas don't be
That's the
standing.
thing, right?
Hey,
Because niggas will be
you
like,
100% right though. But
yeah,
if you ask your grandfather and your uncle, they'll tell you you can have fun with the hoe, but I ain't gonna marry the hoe. I have fun with her.
that's
I
the
love her.
thing. That's
Yeah,
the
but you're
I
not
thing.
love
gonna.
her.
Okay,
I
Because
love
it's a
her.
door that open to many
Bored of
things.
you, that's why.
Because
Like
like
the
in the
fuck?
world where like misogyny is so rampant, right? You know, women
Yeah.
they're like, all right, you know, if this gets them like some sort of gratification, please correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause I'm
mm-hmm.
not a woman, but isn't it where like if some people like if this is what gets me like any sort of like positive attention, even for a minute, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, if this gets me money, this is what I'm gonna do, because I can't make money other in other ways. You know, no matter what I'm gonna do, I'm
But
gonna
I
make
think that's
less money
just.
in a
I
man
think
in
that's
a
a
men's field.
human mentality thing because what you said right there
Yeah,
just sounds like anything anybody would do in a situation to where they can't make money. But that just again
absolutely.
goes into saying where like though it's just too much. You're saying that, but that's still talking about the issue, you know?
Because I'm
Nah,
not like
Like
yeah,
trying to like justify it.
all of y'all are respect though. Like all of y'all are right though. So like you
I
feel
mean,
me?
I'm not
Like
trying
with
to
the black,
justify anything. I'm just trying to call a
Yeah,
spade a
with
spade. Like we
yeah,
can't
we're gonna
keep
call it
talking
spade to
about,
spade.
oh, well, we have this, and this, but it's like that's because y'all holding them up more than than the
I
niggas
think
are.
they
exactly.
But
whole
see, y'all got
they
it. But
whole
it's
black
more so just coming to acceptance and then keep moving. Like that's just really what it is. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
had to
I think
understand why the
everybody
fuck
hold a
I
black
had
woman
to.
to a higher standard, guy.
That's what I'm saying.
When
Like as
somebody
a
look at
woman,
you than a
okay.
white woman, they're
Can
gonna
I
look
say
at
this?
you
As a
different.
woman, you have to see a lot of women get told a lot of things or go through a lot of shit, right? Or just get a lot of backlash for the things that they say, right? And you gotta
Right.
understand why the fuck are you saying these things versus another person or like a man, right? They can say this, they can do this, and you can see nothing happen to them. And I'm not saying that's everybody, but it's a lot of situations. But that's literally just patriarchy. And I hate to
Yeah,
say another buzzword, but that's genuinely what it is.
That's
Like
exactly
yeah.
what it is.
That
Yeah.
as a woman,
you're definitely
you
right.
have to understand, like, and that's just literally like again, I think that might be I think that's also goes into the environments, right? You can protect yourself, you can move yourself from a different environment, but as a woman, you cannot shy away from this thing. Whatever you
Mhm.
do is probably gonna get taken more serious than a man. And I
Yeah,
think
nah.
that's just
Anything,
that's a
anything as a
hard pill
black
to
woman.
swallow as a woman.
Yeah.
But that's
If
the
you
truth.
African
Like,
American,
I'm
yeah.
terrified of going into the workforce, and if I do something, it's going to be taken to a higher extent than my fellow peers who are going to be men, you know? But I understand that
Yeah.
may be the situation I may get into, but I know, like, okay, watch out for these niggas. Like, don't trust these
Nah,
niggas because you
you
don't
right.
know what the fuck they're going to do at all.
Now you're right. Just have you seen the thing with the girl from ESPN when she had something going on with ESPN when the girl had something going on with the coworker, she did all that and they fired her, but they didn't fire the dude though. It is what it is. She was a black woman though. That's what it was. If you black anything, you got it even more hard if you're black. If you're black, but you got it even harder if you're a black
If you're a
woman. Like
black
it is
woman.
what it is.
Yeah,
But
you're
you,
living
Like
we
life on
gotta
a really
understand that
hard
that's the
difficulty
issue.
scale.
Yeah, you live it.
We can
But I
understand
think
that this is an issue. I think the issue is like having to get people to accept that, and then us having to accept the fact that that's an issue, and
Yeah,
keep
it's an
moving
issue.
on. It's the
It's
fact
an
that we
issue.
had to move on, but we had to also get other niggas to understand that the fact that's the issue. Now we have to be like, well, now we're stuck in a shitty place.
Wait,
Now since we
hold
understand that,
on, hold on. I would like to say something about that NFL thing, because Shawty wasn't, she ain't had no type of sports training with her, and on top of that, she was suing like the whole like half of the company. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, when you suing somebody, you're gonna get kicked out. I ain't gonna cap.
yeah.
Like
Nah,
no matter
yeah.
what, you can't work in that workplace no more.
It's a fact though. Even with the you remember when you remember the what's the coach name that used to coach for Boston and he used to go with Nia Long and he cheated. You see how they kicked him out? They
Emma,
fired
He's still
him.
working, right?
Doka.
Yeah. They fired
Yeah,
Udoka. They fired
yeah,
him, but they didn't fire the white woman though. They kept her on the staff.
yeah.
They
They
kept her
said
on the
that.
staff. Yeah,
They said that.
That's publicity wise. You
They
don't want
was
a
messing
black
with each
coach with
other.
a
You know
bad
what I'm saying?
name.
yeah, they
That's a
was.
whole
And it's
white.
gonna be Nia Long's ex, Nia Long's ex cheater.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But they fired they fired the black man, but kept the white woman though.
Yeah.
But like I
It's
said, I come to the
Dude,
realization. I'm like I said, that's
that's
not for the hood,
Boston though.
whatever. Like I said, kind of though. Only thing about me, I take everything for what it is. Life, what it is. You gotta do shit. It's double standards on life. Shit, ain't what it is. You gotta take the punches and roll with it. Shit. You can't cry about it. If you cry about it, shit, you ain't gonna get nowhere in this life with it.
Yeah, but we can't cry about the issues with a woman if we can't cry about the issues with a man, you know?
Nah, you're right.
So let's just stop crying and keep, That's what I'm saying. We can't be crying about Sexy Red doing it this and that if y'all not finna cry about Future doing this and that. And I'm not saying that's the litmus test for anything, but it's just saying like you can't have two people having the same message more so I guess the issue is the fact that like honestly y'all the issue is the fact that she's a woman.
Yeah, I was about to say one's a guy, one's a girl.
One's a guy, one's a girl. We said same message, same technical audience. It's just the fact that like the difference between our audience, once again, is that one's a male audience and one's a female audience. There's only one audience getting criticized. There's only one person getting criticized. Yeah, I'm not saying both of them are like good people. I've never said that. But let them be who they are, but don't let them be a representation of the black community. Don't let one person be a representation of the black community if you're not gonna let the other person be one. If you're gonna let Sexy Red be a representation of the black community, you sure as hell be prepared to let Future be the representation of the black community as well. Which I don't think I would. I don't think they are. I just think they're sex symbols. I think they're provocative rappers, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but you don't see me over here crying at the same time. I genuinely don't give a fuck. But the niggas that crying and shit, they do, which I see an issue with. Stop crying. Honestly, stop crying. If you're not going to accept the fact that Future is going to be a problem, or if Sexy Red is going to be a problem because you're afraid of promiscuity from a woman, let that be the issue. But don't sit here and be like, she's a bad representation of the black community. I don't know anybody who has said she was. Because anybody who has a brain knows that she's not. The niggas that don't have one says that she is.
Look how, let me say this though. Hey, look how you right though. Look, even with my sisters, like my brother and them, my mama let my brother and them do what they want. They do, you feel me, when women come in. My sister could never do that. My sister didn't probably come, they didn't do it since she was like 20. Like my sister, not just because my mama was never like hard, but she couldn't do it. But she know like, it's a little bitty, it's a lot of stuff that the women, men can get away with it, a woman can't like.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize my family was misogynistic too. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup or have a boyfriend when I was 16, right? But I remember going to my brother's girlfriend's house before he was even a junior, when he was 15 and 14. So he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend all from freshman year through senior year, and I knew that.
Yeah, my daughter can't do that either.
So he was allowed to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on my daughter.
I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend until I'm 16. Yeah,
I'm gonna pull
that's
up on
when
my
I
daughter
knew.
like how they did on Bad Boy. That think Bad Boy.
Yes.
Who you for, Reggie? Nigga, you look 30, nigga.
But like, it's genuinely like I had to understand that
Nope.
too. I had to ask myself, why does my brother get the opportunities and the things that he gets, and I don't? You know, it's okay. But I had to understand and I had to recognize that. I have to accept that and I have to make sure I don't carry that on with the future generations. Because what the fuck
Yeah.
you talking about? My son can't have a girlfriend at 15, but oh, let my daughter have a boyfriend at 16. Bitch, be fucking for real. That's why I didn't even get a boyfriend at all because I was scared because I didn't get a boyfriend. That's also that's another issue. That's another issue. But still, that's still the same issue.
Wait, so are you gonna be super protective, or are you gonna have leniency of like
No, but it's just gonna
raising?
be the same regardless. I think it's not gonna be that or it's gonna be the same, you know? Because
So you gonna let your daughter stay out like until like 12 o'clock in the nighttime?
I just said this it's gonna be the same, like for both of them. Like regardless, son or daughter, is going to be the same rules, you know? I don't know what rules I'm gonna come up with because I was a protected child and I turned out really, really fine. So as much as I hated it growing up, I think I need to look back into my childhood and think, was it good or was it bad, and do I need to carry that on with the future? You know.
Like I
But
think it's a certain extent though, Ty. You're right. I think it's a certain extent though, like when you just like you still let the girl beat them, you don't want to be too overprotective. That's what
no,
I
I'm
know
talking
a
about
lot
being
of.
protective. We're enemies of both son and daughter. That's what I'm saying. Son and
Oh no,
daughter is a
you a
child.
fact though. Yeah, you gotta protect. You mean if you're gonna
That's,
protect,
I'm probably gonna protect. I'm probably gonna overprotect because I am my mother's daughter.
yeah. Nah, but I said though, I tell people though, like with the women though, you don't want to be too much because now I know we all know a lot of girls that
Promiscuous
could come outside.
girl.
But
That could come outside, but
But
she was sneaking
that's
out.
just the
She was
psychology
sneaking.
in general. Like you can't withhold something from somebody and they see it
Yeah.
happening all the time around them. That just makes them want to do that even more. That's just
Uh,
literally I'm not gonna say
yeah, that's
rage
yeah.
baiting, but that's like teasing. You're kind of just teasing them at this point.
Yeah, you hold the shit in front of somebody and
No,
say,
no,
"Hey, you
you
can't get
can't
it.
do
You can't
that.
get it.
You
You
can't
can't get
do
it."
that. No, no, no. See everybody else doing no, no, no. But you're my child. You're not theirs. You're not. You're not anybody. You're my child. You can't do that. No, no, no. That's literally what it's like. Like just wagging, just waving the finger in your face. No, no, no. Like quite literally. Like as much as that's their fault. But you an adult. You need to know at this point in life if you do something and you withhold something from a child, they're gonna want to do it more. I know that, and I'm only 21. But that also goes into knowing and understanding a lot of these adults don't know shit, guys. Hello. Come on.
Yeah.
A lot of parents don't know shit. A lot of parents are shit. It's okay. We just gotta understand that and not do it. But if we keep going with that and like, keep going with our parents' ignorance, then we're not gonna get anywhere as a society. As a
Okay, I remember
community.
what I was gonna say. All right.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. How do you make a lantern?
You need iron.
A lantern, iron nuggets, and a torch.
Say less. I got them hoes. So what the fuck?
Do you have iron nuggets or iron ingot?
something that can
I got
teach
raw
on future
iron.
daughter.
You gotta
No,
melt.
you
You
gotta
gotta
smelt
smelt
it.
it, and then you gotta just put it in the
Did y'all
crafting
say
table.
melt or smelt?
It's the same thing.
It's
Smelt.
yeah. Just put it in the furnace.
Oh, say less, say less, say less. All right,
Yeah.
continue. I'm out here cooking.
Okay. So I want to talk about the double standard. Yes. I think it's the fact that the system teaches people on the bottom to keep each other. Like I'm gonna bring up my grandma again. So my grandma, she grew up in Jim Crow. They had all these like fucked up. There was a snack called nigger toes, right?
Oh
It
my
was like
gosh.
walnut.
Oh my
They would do all these.
gosh.
Wow.
They would have all these.
Oh
beauty
my
standards.
gosh.
Tyler
Oh my
screaming.
god! I'm sorry. I forgot.
She got
Oh
too
my
real for
god.
her, nigga.
Fell too real, bro. Sorry. All right, but yeah, they call them Negro toes, and they would have all these like beauty standards specifically tailored to being really white. But now that they can like fetishize, but anyway, whatever. So they would teach black folk to hate all their features and to tell each other to hide all these things. You know, hey, you can't have that. You look too. I feel like there are words I can't say, but you
Black.
look too. Yeah, you're too black. Yes. And so then like if you go to like someone like old school, very old and southern with locks, like, why do you have those? You're not supposed to have those. It's kind of weird. You're only allowed to celebrate your blackness a certain kind of way. And I think, to an extent now, that's been, it's kind of been like knocked down a lot. Like, to an extent, no, but it's very iffy. But with
I think
women, she was.
I keep
What up?
on.
All right. But I think a lot of the times, like, men definitely carry women to a higher standard, but so do women, right? I think, like, no matter what, if there's a system that encourages pushing somebody down, everyone's gonna do it. Like, there was this
Yeah.
thing about a news story that a news station where a man and a woman both wore the same the women wore the same like dress and the men wore the same suit for like a week. And you know who got the most complaints? Obvious. But
It was the
it was
janitor.
mostly women complaining. It was mostly women complaining.
Yeah, that goes into
Because
that's
yeah,
another issue. Internalized misogyny. But
yeah,
that's also a cultural issue because it's been internalized, so deep with them because you know how you were saying like, oh, you're told about how to do this, be proud of these features at this certain time, That also
yeah.
goes into saying they've been told these things as a child. Like I think that's just again, every woman goes through this at this point in life. But you're told certain things once you're a child. You don't cross your legs. That's the simplest thing I think. You're told to cross your legs when you're like 3 years old, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I felt wrong hearing that as a kid, but like even now I know that like, bro, why are we telling kids to cross their legs? Like I get that
Like
like okay, we don't want them to show their undergarments, but again, at this
you're
point we have
sexualizing children.
microsports.
Hey, yeah, Kai, you 100% right. But you got niggas like
You got
Michael Jackson, man.
and then that's why
And that's the thing. You're demonizing like people who
why are we not
show at
talking
least
about
like
the niggas dealing with that shit then? That's not the woman's fault and that's not the child's fault.
Yeah, nah, it's nobody's fault. But you got niggas like
But the
Michael
niggas'
Jackson
fault.
okay, but
and them and
he's
them weird
clearly an
people.
outlier. He's
Yeah,
clearly an
It's
outlier.
not a
He's an
fault, but it's
outlier
like a
with
better
$20
safe than
million,
sorry type of
nigga.
thing.
It's not their fault.
And even that Michael Jackson was hanging with
I'm talking
boys,
about the
not
kid.
girls.
It's not the
Oh,
kid's fault, but you gotta be better safe than sorry. The
The
kid
it's
kids.
not
let
being
them
better
niggas
safe.
get inside it,
Watch out
bro.
for these niggas. Don't. Okay, that's also an issue. Don't protect your kids from these children. Protect your kids from these children, but don't
Nigga,
make them
kill
think
pedophiles,
themselves.
man. Fuck all
Don't
that.
don't make them do these things in regards of but these men, watch out for these men because you have to do this and this and this. That's how we were told to do everything, bro. So then you go into the future and you talking about these women, they need to do this and this and this for what? Oh, because you're told to do that as a child because of this, because of that. Like that's the issue, y'all. It's like it's not helping nothing. Like I shouldn't be told as a kid that I need to cross my legs because a man might come and get me. Why the fuck y'all not watching
nah,
out for that man?
you 100% right. But you can't be watched 100% of the time. But it's like at the same time, the
Mm-mm.
stuff you talk
No,
about, the stuff you talk about is like it's
I don't
like
think
that
y'all
you can't
understand,
change.
y'all. I don't think y'all understand how like I don't know. I think y'all get it because it's like, oh, for protection, but like, I don't think you understand. Like, that's just one instance, but like, it's a lot of things growing up as a woman you have to not do in regards of something happening to you and the means of patriarchy, y'all. And it's like misogyny, and it's like, okay, I get it, we get it, but it's like, why do we have? Why? How did it get to this point? How did it get to this point? We're telling children they can't do this, or we're telling little girls they can't do this, they can't do that because of these men. And how are we okay with still going on with the fact of that? Like I don't want to tell a little girl that she needs to cross her legs because of a man. I can't because I was told that I never felt good being told that. I don't think any child, I can tell you right now, no child feels good being told that
Now
at
you
all.
100% right. But the problem that you're talking about is way bigger than to start with one person. Like this is a
And I don't
worldwide
think
thing.
it
Like
should be
yeah,
effective, and I don't think it should be in the means of changing one person. I think it should be in changing systems and changing the way we act and changing the way how we
yeah.
have a structure. But I don't
That's what
think
I'm
I think it's
saying
a
though.
lazy. I think it's really lazy, honestly.
Yeah,
I think
but the
it's like,
problem you're
okay, we see this happen. Okay, well, let's make sure the victim doesn't ever get put in this predicament. And also, niggas
most
gonna do
time
what they
people
want
get
anyways.
people gonna
We
do
can do it. That also goes why we got to the point. Oh well, what was she wearing when that happened? That's exactly why. Because y'all been told if y'all do this and this and this, the men are gonna come and get you. But I think we need to realize that like regardless of anything, if they're gonna do that action, they're going to do it regardless of what the fuck you have on, what the fuck you're doing, how the fuck you're acting. They already have set in stone what they're gonna do. Okay? That goes into internalized misogyny again. That's what he's saying. When a girl wears this, it's certain people complaining, you know? And it's the girls complaining because they were told if they wear that, something bad is gonna happen to them. Since they were a kid. Which is the issue. They shouldn't be told that, y'all. That's exactly why y'all be not even, I don't even know if it's y'all, but I feel like I have heard in some instances like, okay, well she was wearing this and this and that. And I'll just be thinking like, well, I don't think that has shit to do with anything, to be quite fair. It's a lot of nudity in life, you know?
You're right. But look, if you got your ass kicked out and you at the club, a nigga gonna walk up and talk to you because he gonna think you with it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like that.
Because I think that goes into also that's another issue, and I love that you said that, right? I don't think y'all told not to do a lot of things as kids.
Yeah. Boys will be
Where
boys
we're
will realize.
told we're told as women, as little girls, you know, gotta do this and do this and that, where nobody's looking at the little kids being told, you know, don't do this, don't do that, and why the fuck are you touching that? Don't touch that. They didn't ask you to touch that, so don't touch that. Y'all wasn't worried about telling the kids that. Y'all was worried about telling the girls to cross their legs. Which is why you have these niggas thinking that they see a little ass out in the open, they think they can do whatever the fuck they want. Because nobody told them, hey, don't do that. Just because they do that doesn't mean that you have to do that. You know? But I think also,
right,
grown ass man, I think if you're not, and I don't even, I just think, you know, as a person, if you see somebody wearing something and you think that that sends a certain message to you based on what they're wearing, that's an issue also.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
you
look,
need to
and how you
understand why
think
the
it was
fuck
too much
why do
logic.
you think that means something? I'm not thinking logical. That's
No,
right.
no.
That's,
You
what do you mean?
think it was no. You think it was too much common sense. You giving two people too much grace about earlier. Too much grace, Mike. There's no wrong. This no, there's wrong. A lot of people are really that retarded and really don't know. And I really
No.
Say that you can't
it's
say
use
that.
that word.
Are really stupid. Are really dumb.
Don't use that word. Don't use it, please.
What I say?
You
Nothing.
said
Well, you said
the
something,
R
but
word.
Oh, damn! I thought. Oh, my fault. But like I say, a lot of people go back into like they really think that. Like I said, the Michael Jackson, like, oh, they like a lot of people was touched and think it's okay. They go back, they act like they do it because it was okay to do it for them. You feel me? So like when people get done to them, they pass it along. Like,
Mike Jack, bro.
nah, because I talked about that earlier. Like he don't know. He definitely touched him. He let it get. It's a reason when and look. He paid the kids and what's his name Chandler the 20 million settled for
Oh my
20 million
god,
in
I'm gonna
court.
need
You don't
hella.
you don't
I'm gonna
settle
need
for 20
hella
million if you never
iron.
did nothing to nobody. No, you don't do that.
I need hella
He laid up.
iron.
But nah, I just think it was too much logic. Not too much logic, but it's just like we kind of stopped giving people grace. Like we should know.
See, but
Goddamn
like
Jeffrey.
these people are the ones that be, you know, causing
Yeah,
the assaults. Why the fuck are
yeah,
we giving
Jeffrey
these niggas
Dahmer.
grace?
It's
Stop
niggas
giving
like
these
Jeffrey
niggas
Dahmer.
grace.
I think
Y'all
like
not
Jeffrey
giving
Dahmer. They
these
really didn't
children.
care.
Y'all not giving these children grace. Don't give these niggas grace. Stop giving niggas grace. The fuck. Start treating these niggas like they are dumbasses.
So
So
Kai,
start
when you
treating them
have
and start
kids,
talking to them
you're
like
not
they're
gonna teach your
dumbasses and
kids
tell them,
that.
no, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Did they ask? No. So don't do that. That's how you gotta start talking to these dumbass niggas since you want to give them grace.
Also, I think niggas just hate. Okay, I think there are a lot of things that niggas just like don't don't punish, right?
Don't give
Like
me
I feel
buckets
like
of hope.
as a man, right? You know, I feel like I've met like a good few people that are like, yo, man, let me tell you about what I just did. Da, 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 da. You gotta sit there and be like, I hang with this nigga.
Yeah,
You know, I
honestly,
think like
I'm
yeah,
glad I didn't. That's also like because okay, I think I was thinking about this earlier. Like why y'all like why didn't men? Okay, why are men told they can't or can't react to certain things? Okay, I'll let y'all talk. Let me think about what the fuck I'm trying to say.
okay. So I'll say like this, right? So it's
Hmm.
like let's say this. So I'm not gonna say I don't hang, but it's like one of those things where it's like, all right, man, you can't be like, hey, man, you wrong for that, but what the fuck? Because then it's like as a man, like you get punished for nothing. You get like demonized. Should be like, hey, you a pussy ass nigga. You act just like these females, nigga. You gay because you care about like a woman and her like bodily autonomy. Like I think like everything someone does, it's like you have to fit this certain standard or else nigga, you're an issue. And I'm not gonna act like being called gay is worse than being fucking raped or anything. But
But
it's
you
like
gotta
this
understand,
system.
like, would you rather be called gay or would you rather be,
Hey, nah, you right. I
Wait,
do the same
yeah,
thing with Tyler.
yeah, you still a sister. What? No,
why
I do
but
the
you
for
same
real
thing
gotta?
though,
with
for real
Tyler,
though.
but Tyler be with all that pussy shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Tyler, we ain't giving nobody no grace. Not
Okay,
Nigga
but
doing
here's
always
the
that.
thing:
says that
who
shit.
gives a fuck about being a pussy if someone's sister is being raped? If
You know?
someone's sister, right?
Whoa.
If
I ain't
No,
talking about
talk
that
no,
about
no,
though.
it.
I ain't
this is what
Talk
talking
this is
about
about
that.
about.
it.
This is what this is
Whoa,
about.
About it.
This
He
is
not
exactly
wrong.
what
whoa,
this
what
is
the
about.
fuck?
About it.
This is exactly what this
What
is about.
the
Hey,
here?
can we not say the
Talk
R
Let me
about
word,
it.
you
speak. Let me
guys?
speak.
Can we
Let me
say
speak.
roped?
Let
Can we
this
say
nigga
roped
speak.
instead?
Let
Okay.
this nigga speak.
All right. So let's say this, right? Let's say this. You got a story about you hang with this guy, right? And
Yeah.
y'all get back from this little party, right? And he's like, hey, but let me tell you about what I did with this girl, man. And it's like he's saying all this shit, and it's like, bro, this somebody's shit. Like you don't know who it is, but you have like anybody with like
Yeah,
an
that's
amount of
someone's
decency to try to
daughter,
tell me, hey
bro.
man, yeah, that's somebody's daughter, that's somebody's sister, and you did that, and you said, okay, well, nah, hey man, I don't fuck with that. Now he's like, hey man, you a little bitch ass nigga, bro. This what you doing? You ain't about that shit, bro. You gay, bro. You telling me, bro, I got some ass, bro, and that shit happens. It happens.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, you
yeah.
right though.
Misogyny, the
You right though,
patriarchy, it
but
traps these people
like
into
I
these
said,
filters, into
you
these
and
cages, into these boxes that you can't
you and
defend anybody, or else you're a problem too.
yeah, you and
You're
Kai
less,
are going
you're
into
weak.
problems that's like it's a problem that's gonna be there forever. Like I'm
Oh, it
really
shouldn't
forever.
have to be here forever, man. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a problem
Man,
when somebody
y'all,
gets not supposed to be.
y'all need
The
to go
only
be some
reason why it's gonna be a
politicians
problem
and goddamn
forever.
be some activists for real. Like honestly, we about to act. The world is too set for what it is. Like we said, we go back to the black community. We were just talking about that black community and all that. When something has been set in people's mind for so long and it's been embedded in them, they think it's okay. They think it's okay. You would have to do a factory reset to motherfuckers for motherfuckers to be like, we're not gonna do this no more.
Oh,
You would have
Real
to
wait,
really
I
talk.
factory
understand.
set
Yeah.
people. You have to really factory set people. Because when people go do shit and they've been taught this shit for so long, they think it's the right thing to
A
do.
vindicator, Ty, where are you?
I was on the boat. I was traveling the seas.
But honestly, man,
Dang.
we done had some great combos. But goddamn, can we joke a little bit? Goddamn, we
Yeah.
ain't got to.
Oh,
Goddamn, we've been
Wait.
sitting here
Hey,
joking too long.
I see big booty Kens in the chat.
Then it, like, thank you, thank you.
Oh my
he
We've
know.
god.
been we've been
My
serious too
fault, I got a little
long.
mad. I got a little mad. I was be so real.
Yeah,
I got really mad at the
it's
end.
Friday. It's Friday. Fuck what you
It's
saying. Let's go fuck some hoes. I'm sorry.
Friday.
I'm sorry. Let's go fuck some.
Consensually,
Let's go fuck some fat
consensually
bitches.
fucking.
Yeah.
Wait, that ain't a joke, man. Let me say.
The fuck? I wonder what the fuck is that on my fucking arm. There's a whole fucking bug in this
Big
bitch, bro.
booty
What the fuck?
Ken.
Yo,
Big
Cam,
booty.
take some ass.
Hey, what you gotta
Yo,
say, big
Ken.
booty?
Oh, no, that's
Hey.
Ken. You gotta fight them niggas, gang. You gotta fight them. They need to take some ass.
Sexy red.
Sexy
Little
red.
girl, get across the street before I hit your
Oh,
motherfucking
this
ugly
nigga
ass.
joke, man, but you was finna give me. I would have been like,
I hate
what's
when
the
people
sentence?
see you driving down the street. They go try to walk across the street all slow. Little girl, I would hit your motherfucking ass.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a real issue because these kids not jumping out the street whenever they see a car as fast
Hell
as they
yeah,
should be.
we might have to start hitting these kids,
Nah,
man.
I'm
yeah,
bro. I'm not
wait,
gonna
mine,
lie.
y'all ain't hitting them?
There's this
Y'all ain't
kid on
hitting
my
them?
street. No, there's a bunch of kids at the end of the street right at this point, and I'm glad that they finally came together and be like, oh, we can hang out. But it's like 17, 11 of them, right? At the end of the street. Niggas come around that corner fast as hell. This girl on her phone.
About,
Y'all,
Yeah, she's
I felt like
begging to get
somebody,
hit.
about to be roadkill.
like,
About
I
to be
was
looking like a
so
rabbit, man.
irritated,
About
She's
to be
begging
y'all. I
for
was
it,
roadkill.
man.
so irritated. I was finna get out the car and go to their mama. Be like, they almost got me one time. I was thinking like, because you know how black people be. You got to see
Yeah.
them go through it. They're gonna be like, I bet they won't do it this time.
I really fucked up
Man,
on
I was finna rev
right
my
side of my.
engine so loud because she dead ass did not look up. I was like, you gonna get got one day. I feel like I gotta make an example because honestly, we cannot let this happen.
Yeah, just
But
snatch her
luckily,
up one good time.
nobody be like going around that corner really fast. But honestly, people do though. I'm getting irritated with them
Yeah.
kids. I'm getting real irritated with them kids. Cause it's just not a game. This shit's really not a fucking game.
Yeah. Like,
I didn't see
make sure-
nobody run either. Like I remember being a kid getting excited to run out of the street when I seen a car. Them kids looking at us like we finna move out the way. Like we in the way.
She testing your gangster, man. She like, you won't hit
She
me.
did, but I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to test nothing, but it's like you testing your life. Like the gangster that you testing is the life. Like, please stay alive.
niggas
Please.
playing chicken with their life. Niggas playing chicken on a bicycle.
I'm like no bullshit. Like not even
No,
trying. They
no,
not
I'm
even
for real.
touching the curb. Like niggas like
They just in the middle of
I
the
don't
street.
know. They not teaching. They not teaching getting out the street like they used to, y'all.
They just not outside like that for real. That's probably like her
Yeah,
second
but
time
they
being
are,
outside.
which I'm so happy about. Like they're genuinely like they. I don't know if it's like a lot of them who have like a lot of siblings in different age range, but like it's a lot of them, and they all range from like 3 to like 12, 13ish. So I'm like, bro, I get that like you think that I guess the older siblings are supposed to watch them and stuff, but y'all genuinely need to get y'all asses out of this road. No bullshit. Like I'm not even joking. Like because I live in the cul-de-sac, so it was always like get out the street. My parents did not play that. They didn't even play that with the dog. The dog even knew not to get in the street.
Get your ass out the street.
And God, I'd be like, so my dog finna touch that road. I know he was cooked.
Oh shit.
But again, because you know dogs
girl.
even getting run over in the street, so he knew the dog knew not to get in the street because he knew he was probably gonna get run over. So why the fuck y'all not getting out the street? My dog knew to get out the street. Also, would anybody like to donate some iron? This is gonna take a while. I didn't think I needed that many lanterns. I used all my iron and I had like 7.
Yeah, I don't got enough iron to go to be donating right now.
So a nigga just gonna have to mine.
Yeah.
That nigga had like diamonds, bro. Fuck.
But well, I don't want to show y'all how it looks yet. Then
No, I don't mean like that, nigga. I just got killed with diamonds on me.
I potentially could have diamonds if I can find my way back to this fucking boat, dude.
I dead need some iron. Ken, big booty Ken.
You gonna call a nigga a big booty kid and asking for money? Hey, nigga,
On your
fat ass.
It's all about you, Pearl. On your 16th,
On your 16th birthday.
Birthday. Big booty
That nigga
Ken.
got
I'm
money.
not playing these games.
Glenn.
Yo,
Can't Mont, can you get your big booty friend to say something?
bro, what the fuck?
Don't what the fuck now? You was just laughing at that shit.
Nah, that shit is funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we trying to get him.
Yeah, it's even
Yeah.
worse because he's just sitting there and taking it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Just taking with his fat ass.
Yeah, you might as well get that out again. You just
Nah,
take it
that's
before
wild.
it's too late.
Come on, bro.
I just get up out before it's too late.
Nigga said he just taking it. Like, whoa.
Hey, no, you did it! Ah!
I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of us.
We really
proud
came
of,
together
bro?
as a community to talk about Ken's
bro.
ass.
Y'all niggas, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all really are dedicated. I hope that's the best fucking room y'all ever make in y'all life. Y'all really dedicated to that shit.
Thank you.
I mean, have you
Like,
been
I've
on?
seen y'all be on that shit more than I've seen on any other video game in a while.
See, we have a
Have
sense
y'all
of
seen the
community
realm?
here,
Have you seen
man.
the realm?
We got a
You gotta
sense
see
of
the
I've
community.
seen the realm. That's why when CJ got mad at Chris yesterday, I can see why. Y'all niggas put time into that shit. I can see.
And what Chris do?
He fucking
He
killed
slaughtered
all
his
CJ's
animals.
cows. He slaughtered them, killed them. All that profit.
Why?
Because of capitalism. It's because of
killing.
capitalism.
Killing.
Because he said he's the real butcher.
He said I couldn't capitalize I can't monopolize when you're doing this.
The butcher coming, nickel.
Granted, that nigga said, hey, if you guys see any animals, please share it with people. But now he wants to monopolize. He just on some troll shit, really.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
felt
you
like
not
trolling
that
last
deep.
night.
You
Yeah.
better be glad CJ. You better be glad CJ chill.
Yeah, he just killed him. You
I
know?
go like Kyle. You better be glad you ain't say that while he was in here. He would have did it
That
on
nigga
purpose.
definitely
He
would have.
would've burnt
Yeah.
your
That's
whole
He
what I'm
definitely would
saying.
have
That's
been.
would've
what I
ended
was
the
thinking
world.
when I left the realm. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
said
If
it.
you would have did that to me, I wouldn't have been playing Minecraft anymore. Because I don't even have that much patience for this.
That's funny because I told that nigga Chris, I was like, if you did that, I would be surprised if they talked to you again.
Well, I never even talked to him in the first place, so
Wait, no,
that's
he
why I'm
killed.
saying like, I
Didn't
don't
he
know
kill all
him.
the CJ animals?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm surprised you kicked that nigga out, Tyler. That's why.
Chris did all that shit, knowing dang well his house is like one flint and steel away from oblivion.
Tear it down.
I think he's talking about. I think he's thinking about the wrong Chris, not that
Nah.
Y2K dude.
Yeah.
not
Not
Y2K.
not
Hey,
our
don't be
Chris.
mad.
I'm
Don't be.
talking about a
Hey,
different
hey,
Chris.
he didn't. He had a long. Is he? Does anybody know if he's well rested?
Chris? Yeah, he had a great time yesterday, from what I heard.
Okay, that's good. I was just concerned. He did sound really, really drowsy.
Yeah, he sounded like a zombie, bro. I've
like
been
Jamie
there
like
before.
closed his
Now,
eyes for 10 seconds.
Soon as y'all talk about roadkill, I get on TikTok. First thing I see is a motherfucking turtle been ran over.
Oh my
That
god.
motherfucker like a skittle.
They're listening to you.
That was like a skittle.
They're overly listening to you. Ew.
Fucking love.
I
love
still
turtles,
a
man.
dead turtle
That's fucked up.
before I ran over.
Alright, I'm
Okay,
gonna move out of my old home.
Ma, if your homeboy's fish died, would you make jokes about his fish dying?
Yes.
It depends.
So, like when he's over it, right?
Maybe.
I was about to say it depends. Me and the joke. It depends on how deep.
Yeah, it depends on the
they had.
timing.
I feel like it depends on the friendship y'all have. Like I had a friend, right? Nigga tried to like kill himself, right?
Oh.
No, hold on. And it was like the worst moment of like, cause like remember I was like calling people because like, we were like online friends. We scamping around calling people. And I remember I was like I was on like the phone with the hotline for like 19 minutes ish.
Damn.
It's like the most like fucked up moment of like any friendship I had. And now we just joke about that shit. It's like, yeah, nigga. It really depends on the
Y'all could
My
joke about
friend,
it.
my best
Nobody
friend
else.
hates when I talk
If
about
somebody
my
else
dead
said,
dog, like,
he'll go off.
The fuck you mean when I try to kill myself, nigga?
Hey, I got a question though. I got a question on the hotline. What did they tell you on the hotline? Is somebody talking to you?
I don't know. They took 19 minutes to answer.
Oh shit.
damn.
They had a second friend. He called them and they hung up on him.
Damn. They're
said,
ass.
Like, I'm like, yeah, you can't laugh about that.
logic was
Why
lying.
niggas be
Like at that point.
Yeah.
Like it's like if
At that point, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, at that point, like honestly, like you tried, like you even tried to get some help. Like it's just
said he was
ironic.
trying.
It's ironic as a
You called
person
the
who's like
hotline for
thinking
yourself
about
and they
it.
hung
Like,
up on you.
yeah.
You said that
No,
nigga
that's
is
what
tired.
no.
That's what you
imagine-
said is tired.
I said I was in the hotline. No, I was on hold for 19 minutes. They said,
That's
please wait.
crazy.
It's funny, but it's not.
Man,
But it's funny,
imagine
like
niggas trying to make you wait when you about to kill
it's
yourself.
not. But it's like
That's
genuinely, like if
like-
you're thinking
it's
about
so
doing it
messed
and
up,
that's
it's
like,
funny.
say like you're well
Like, that's
over that and like you're like talking about the story like you just did, right?
That's a skit,
Yeah.
bro.
Well
I
healed
swear
and
that's a
everything.
skit.
You're like, yeah, I tried to do it, and like when I tried to ask for some help, took 19 minutes. It's funny because like you're able to recognize the help and you're able to get the help. Glad you got the help.
Yeah.
But like the help is funny.
But
as
no,
fuck.
you didn't. That's not help. That's not help at all. That's
Yeah.
like saying that's
That's
like
you
being
waiting
like
on
being like,
a
man.
hotline for ASU fucking, what's that shit
I'm
called?
talking about like at least you tried to go in and get the help
Oh.
because first steps are being able to see.
Financial aid, they-
Yeah, financial aid. Them
Financial
niggas don't
aid,
give a
man, that
fuck,
shit be
nigga.
nasty.
Yeah,
You-
you,
you-
call
you-
them
you
niggas,
get-
you might as
Out
well
the
give up.
financial aid hotline. That's not funny, but it's
Them niggas at
Oh,
financial
yeah,
aid, they
bro.
just want your money. That's it. They say, don't call
Dude,
us,
okay,
nigga. Just give us your money.
Nigga,
I hung up and they called me back, but like, dude, fuck you.
You gotta stop.
I was like a real suicidal dude, bro. I would have been dead by now. Like if the
Oh
suicide
God, like you just gotta think like you
They took
tried.
19
you know,
minutes.
for, like,
That would have been the
some
last
accident,
call.
and then,
Like, damn,
you've
even
been
the
dead.
hotline don't even care about me.
Damn, even the hotline don't care about my ass. Oh shit.
bro, it'd be raps. It'd be Gans
God.
dead, my nigga. Fuck you.
Oh God. It's not
Outside
like,
of
how do you-
Gonzaga.
At least you're able to recognize it. At least you still got the help. You tried. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least you still tried to get the help. It's just funny that the help wasn't worth a bag of shit.
Nah, it really. And this thing is right. That's
Were they
why I
really
hate the
helping
fact-
you?
And though people will be
They
like,
really help.
hey man, you going through it, bro. Hey man, follow the hotline.
Oh,
I
God,
know
you
ain't
need to-
nobody.
you need to
If
fuck
any-
that nigga lies
If
with
anybody
you.
tell you to call the
Ain't
hotline and you talking about, they don't give a fuck about you.
And the thing
Yeah,
is, right? I
learned
mean,
it,
like,
I learned like during
The
the
hotline,
pandemic.
you
Don't
not even
call
gonna
that
talk to each
hotline.
other.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, nigga, damn, you don't want to hear what I gotta say, nigga. You want me to call a hotline?
You want me to call? That's fucked up.
That's some fucked up shit.
Trying to hear me speak, nigga.
Aren't y'all alternatives though? There's alternative hotlines because I remember I read about it because I've seen. I guess that's not a common. It's not a common thing because I remember I heard that like don't call it a hotline because they literally don't do anything.
Yeah. Like, okay, so
You
what
might as well
I've
go to
learned, right?
call the therapist.
I feel like people who
Call the
have
call the firefighters.
The therapist costs money.
Call Ken. You can look at his big ass.
Yeah, what if you depressed because your financial reasons? Now you can't get. Now you broke.
Hey, act
Yeah.
like you better not call the firefighters, man. They'll come help you a little bit more.
Honestly, yeah, call the fire department. They
What does
might
that
help you a little bit
mean?
more. They will.
I'm talking
Go
about
to
this
the
You
fire
gotta
bullshit,
ask
department.
right?
Mike for real. The fire
Honestly, if
about
you
this.
ever feel like it, walk to the fire department. And think about that walk. Actually, don't think about that walk. Don't think
Wait,
about that walk.
what? What does that mean? Am I the only one
Bro,
fire
confused?
department
Nigga
not
jump
that
into.
far from me. Right around
Huh?
the corner.
I think what I'm gonna do, right? What I used to do, right? I dated this like evil ass motherfucker, right?
My fault.
And I'm talking like
Oh,
I
that
met him
turned
like
you to a
right.
villain. That turned
No,
you to a
yeah,
villain,
yeah,
huh?
that one. Yeah.
Turned
But
to a
they talked
demon.
about I met him right after they got out of the psych ward. The suicide.
Oh,
Right?
you said you met him. I thought you said he. You talking about you met like he met like you met him. He like oh man.
We had somebody
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. They got out the
Are we
psych
talking about a
ward.
girl or a boy?
Yeah, that's what I was
Dude.
trying to figure out. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, out the psych ward. Out the psych ward. And he's like, hey, this shit costs like $1,000 a day.
Oh, should I just go crazy and got them at home?
Kill yourself. You kill yourself, and now your folks in the hole. And now you gotta sit there and like, damn.
$1,000.
It was either $1,000 a day or like $1,000 for the trip. Either way, they were gone for a few days. Few fucked up days. Awful. And they don't really like teach you nothing for real. Like they just have you like locked up.
Yeah, I met
Like,
a girl.
they just-
I met a girl that was at the crazy house.
Was she bad?
That's what I
She
was
was
thinking
definitely bad.
too.
She was bad as a bitch. Dark skin. She was bad as a motherfucker.
That was mean. That was mean, Kai.
But
It's always the crazy girls, man.
it's
They
always
got
the
a
crazy
special
girls.
place.
It's always the crazy girls.
That's all.
They got away with
in my
words.
mind.
They got a way of acting.
I'm mad. I even talked to her.
They act so nice in the beginning.
And
On-
like look, like
Wait,
we go
how
back
about
like
find these people?
I ain't gonna lie. That coochie was good. I ain't had
Because honestly, if she doesn't threaten to kill herself for not being with you, she really love me.
Nah, she ain't never went that low. Hey, look,
Oh, she ain't
I
never.
got a video. I was on my village stage. I got a video of her crying on my phone. Like I was definitely a villain.
You recorded it though. So y'all just gonna ignore that? Y'all gonna just ignore that nigga recorded it?
No, he said he was a villain. He admitted that he was a villain.
Yeah. But she cheated first though, so I had to go ahead and get my get back. And I was already
my
somebody cheated on me my freshman year. That was my senior year. My freshman year I got cheated on and turned me into a demon. I turned into a killer after that. Nigga, I never
made
gave a
any
fuck
get
up.
back. A get back is never
gosh.
disappointing.
That's when that nigga hopped off the porch.
I got that get back time. She was up like 10. Nigga, I came back. Like I had 30 by halftime. Nigga,
Oh my
nigga, what?
Hey,
I
what's
went out
talking
shooting.
No, it's not.
I went out shooting just on her. Just know she down. She down. I damn near dropped 100 on her.
Oh my.
That nigga must have FaceTimed that nigga while he was in it.
Oh my gosh! I hope not.
I used to do her bad. Like, I used to act like I was gonna go back with her. We gonna get back together. Fuck her, then block her and never talk to her after that. She called me, "You're so weird." Yeah, dogging you.
That's fucked up,
She
man.
started it. She started it.
And you kept egging it on.
Yep, I definitely did. That's what she get. You don't play with a nigga like me.
Nigga said moral of the story.
You don't play with a nigga like
Hey,
me.
look. Hey, look. Let me ask y'all a question though. Look, kid, like when a girl tell y'all, like, oh yeah, my last dude, like no, that when she tell you that she cheated on a dude before, like have a girl ever told you she cheated on a dude before? She's like,
Hell
I was
no.
younger though.
I'm glad I never met somebody or I never got with anybody that cheated. That's a terrible thing.
That's a
Look,
I never
immediate-
tried no one.
Yeah, look, hey,
that's a
girl
dark
tell you
red
that.
flag, nigga.
Hey,
That bitch
look,
tainted.
He's being honest. I wouldn't call that a red
A
flag.
lot of people gonna lie, bro. A lot of people gonna lie, bro. Everybody.
It's a mother. Yeah, it's niggas who lie to you. That's a red flag.
Never.
But if they outright just tell you, yeah, like
I'm
I've
not
fucked
even
up
gonna put it
before.
in your head. But God, be for real though. I want you. That's what I'm saying though. They protect
Never.
you from.
I always got the niggas that like to act like they was getting played, and now
Yeah, and them be the niggas,
I'm not. They might be.
Yeah, but look, you don't know no better. But look,
Shut up.
You don't know
tell
no
you
better.
that. They'll tell you that. Don't even know, like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm about to be your karma. God sent me here to be your karma. I'm about to go ahead and
Oh
do you
my
dirty.
gosh.
Whatever you did to him, I'm about to do to you. I'm about to go ahead and show you something.
That last
God.
game didn't count. I was
No,
tired.
I'm not trying to be there.
You win.
Kai, have you ever cheated on anybody?
Nah,
Yes.
I already told you what I do if I have feelings for somebody else. Break up with that person and get with them.
That's cheating.
That's not
not
cheating.
cheating.
That's not cheating. That's
That's
not
not
cheating.
cheating. I'm not hurting
Kai,
anybody.
That's
I
a-
recognize.
that's not cheating.
I'm not gonna. I never be in this situation. Why? Okay. The
Heart-
right thing to
heartbreak
do if
isn't
you have
cheating.
feelings for somebody else while being with
said that'll
somebody
be
is
as much as
break
a
up with
heartbreak.
that person.
Hey, look. Hey, Ken, you're so fucked up. That means you gained feelings for somebody else while you was with somebody and just left. That's fucked up. That's fucked
That's
up.
emotional cheating, yeah.
Cheat on them. What
Cheating
the fuck?
emotionally.
So Kai,
Nigga,
you, wouldn't,
feelings
you don't think the nigga would feel the type of way as soon as y'all break up, he dating someone else?
Kai was already thinking about. Kai was already thinking
If
about
y'all
laying
break
on her
up, who the
back
fuck gives a
already.
fuck?
She was already thinking about laying on her
Nigga,
back
that's still
already with
hurtful,
that guy.
nigga.
I'm
I
sorry.
know you ain't talking, nigga.
Who the fuck saying
Hey,
something?
Excuse me?
Hey, look. Hey, I
Excuse-
just realized, CJ, is your profile picture them fucking waves? Them fucking puddles, nigga. Them puddles, nigga.
Oh my gosh.
But not. Anyways, back to what we were talking about.
Them ain't no fucking waves, nigga.
Do y'all want to play Among
I don't
Us?
think I would ever cheat on anybody because I can't. You can't
Do we
control
want to
feelings.
play
You said, do we want to play Among Us?
Among Us?
But I think the
No.
right responsible thing to do.
I mean, I know
when
you don't
have
want to
feelings
play.
for somebody else while you're in a relationship with somebody else is to break up with that person.
What makes
You
you
don't
assume
feel.
that I don't want to play?
Because you don't play
I don't
Among
want to
Us.
play. I don't
And you
want to hurt
tell
the
us
person
that.
I said I care about.
No,
Just
no,
because
I'm
I don't
talking
have
about
the same
Tyler. He's
taste.
talking about Among Us.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
you
Kai.
actively say you
Sorry, Kai,
don't
that's
want to
fucked
play
up.
Among Us. You're like, no, all y'all niggas do is play Among Us. Y'all not tired of that game?
That was like 2 weeks ago.
He says it every
You
time I
guys
ask him
haven't
if he
played
wants to
Among
play
Us
Among Us.
forever.
Yeah, let's play
So
Monopoly.
recent.
Bro,
I mean,
have
I still feel the same way. He's
I
not
found
lying,
a
but
deep
still.
Who are you mad that I'm assuming, even though I'm right? Is that what you're
Hey, look.
saying?
Like, I probably
Hey,
never
Kai,
played that
did
game.
y'all hear what Kai did though? Kai said she go for the lame niggas that don't get no pussy, man. That's basically what she said.
Huh?
No, that's what you said. That's what
Okay,
you
but
said.
like,
You said
okay,
how?
okay, but like, that's the thing though. I'm gonna say it like this, right? As I used to be a lame nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
You thought I used to be a lame nigga.
No, nigga. Look, bro. Do y'all not hear how I sound, my nigga?
Yeah. Hey, so
I'm
look, you
dorky as
probably
fuck,
was
nigga.
being nice to a girl, giving her flowers, loving her. She dogged your ass out, didn't she, Gan?
What the fuck? No. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I specifically avoided people like that, right? Like I dated someone, right, who's it's the same evil ass nigga, right? It was Polly, right? I said, look,
Oh,
I want you to
let's get
leave.
into it.
I want you to
freaky
leave.
ass. You see how excited she
Look,
got?
no.
Bro,
I'm ready to hear it. I'm ready to
hold
hear it.
on,
I'm ready
Gan.
to
Hold
hear it.
on.
Oh my
Wait,
god. Oh my
wait a
god.
minute.
Oh my
Wait a
god.
minute. No,
Hold
I
on,
gotta
hold
get
on,
the
hold on.
facts right. So
Let's get into it.
Gan, so you're so you like that. You hear me? You don't like
No.
girls.
You like boys?
Y'all niggas ain't listen. Yeah, I like fucking whatever.
Period.
Nigga,
Anyway,
what?
so that's
Y'all
how we
niggas
doing.
crazy.
That
Y'all
man,
niggas be
that man Kai is
missing.
in disbelief right now, bro.
Y'all
What
niggas
the
be not needing.
No, I'm
Y'all
in
missing the story.
disbelief.
Y'all missing the story.
Because he's saying this shit like, hey, this nigga just said, I like my nigga. What? I ain't never heard no shit like that.
That nigga said he like men, bro.
You say you like girls
I
and
like what
boys.
I like, man.
Okay. Keep going.
I've been in a relationship with a girl for 2 years. Don't worry about that.
They know.
Only respect
Anyway.
folks who do that. You know, okay? Like,
Alright.
at least you
Go
living
ahead.
in your
Go
truth.
ahead.
All right. Let him say his story now, guys.
Right.
Bubble butt
So,
king.
So say
see,
bubble butt.
I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. At some point, you can be a nigga that get no pussy, but you gotta have at least an ounce of self-respect. I think that's the difference between someone who gets who don't get nobody, and being like a fucking like incel loser. Now,
Oh.
this person was like Polly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, look, keep in mind, I've been a virgin. I'm like, I kind of was like, damn, ain't no one gonna like me ever. You know, I was at that point. I was also, I'm not gonna lie, I was also. But at some point, I was like, look, man, you can be Polly, do all that. But if you want to get with me, you got to get rid of every single person in the group. Can't fuck with none of them no more.
Damn.
I remember Look, he ruined one of them girl, like the girl he was with, ruined her entire fucking life. I'm gonna be so real. I made her like she lost all her friends because the only like reason like she was in the friend group because of the relationship. Gone, dropped fucking everything. Because like I think at some point you can be lame. You can be lame. Like at least to other people. But to some extent, man, respect yourself. Respect yourself. And it doesn't mean you have to be some hyper macho, masculine ass nigga. Because like a lot of people would confuse masculinity with self respect, and it's really not about that. Just be true, like be true to yourself. Hold to who you are. That's why I'm open about all these things I say and all these things I do. Because like the thing is, people who like really like judge you for that shit, they really don't fucking matter for real. Because those aren't the kind of people that you want to appeal to. Because all you're doing is appealing yourself, not appealing, compromising yourself for people who don't care about you for real, for real. You can be one of the good ones, but at least they'll still see you as a Tyler. I can't say it for you, but you know exactly what I'm about to say. You're still gonna be one of them. Those people don't matter to you. They're never gonna matter to you. Which is why like there's only like a certain kind of women I'm gonna be with. Because at some point you can say, oh yeah, I like this, but the second like all those people are gonna do is worry if you're gonna cheat on with the dude. Like I'm real. I've been in a relationship with a girl for like 2 years. I love my woman. I might like I love the hell out of her. Like low key, this might be the one. It's been like I said, it's been 2 years. We're very we communicate. We're not we try not to like stick around people who put these weird thoughts in your head like, hey, he's cheating. Go through his phone. Go through his phone. Go through his phone.
Yeah, that's a good thing
Because the
right
thing is,
there.
right? I think infidelity culture is this huge thing, right? But that's because it's been, it's how like you always hear like in music, I'll take your man. Oh, hey, you got a man. Who cares, man? Don't care about your boyfriend and something fucking dance floor or whatever. You know the song. It's always this sort of thing that the media will always like at least like to some extent carry this bad message that creeps into your life, even if you want it to or not. Like it's always, oh, this woman, she carries herself a certain way, so that means I gotta watch out for her. Oh, my man, he likes this. Watch out for her. Watch out for fucking him. Who cares? Niggas will always like find some sort of way to put hate in your life. You gotta figure out how to get that out of there. The only thing that you really need to hate is hate itself, whether it's conscious or unconscious. The man like the way like, a man says, "Oh, I like this, I like that," and then you're like, "Okay, why that nigga's kind of weird now?" Is he really? Does it really matter? Because at the end of the day, I promise you, if a gay man comes out to you, he don't want you. Niggas will always be afraid that like, oh, there's a gay man here. I gotta stay with him. He won't take my booty. But like I think it's rejecting. I think it's rejecting. I really think it's rejecting.
Knock your teeth loose, nigga. Keep playing.
Hey, nah, you funny as hell, gang. Cause look, you keeping it real, but look, gang, let me tell you why that though. Gang, I like women, gang. Like, I ain't playing with
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, look, but look, it's a certain like you
Nigga,
cool.
why did you
Like,
say
you
that?
cool. You might be the first one. Like you cool though. You might be the first one. Like, gang can get a pass right here. Why? I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that. Like why the gay like he can't do it. Cause I believe like I'm more like he just like it just don't align. Like what he might like, I don't like. He might be looking for the guys. I'm looking for the hoes. I'm looking for that big ass. If he say something about that nigga look, if he was to be like, oh yeah, that nigga Ken ass fat, I look at him crazy. Like, nigga, what you talking about, nigga? What you talking about, nigga? He gotta go.
Like Ken got a fat butt.
Hold on. Okay.
Hey, say another one. Hey, say another one about the fat ass.
I gotta ask you like more questions. I gotta ask you questions now.
Don't ever
Because now I'm
pretend you're
intrigued.
fat.
Pause. Like I'm intrigued.
Okay.
So what type
I'm gonna
of
say like this.
So no, let me ask you this though. Before you go, let me ask you this. So what type of girls do you like? What type of girls like? How did you know? How did you know like you like? How did you know? Where did that start from?
You usually know by my fault.
Hey, you gay? You gay too, guy? My fault.
I would absolutely love to stick around to hear my friend's convo, but Unfortunately, this is all the time your boy has for today. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more content, make sure to hit me up on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube at ShyGuyTyz with a Z. And while you're there, make sure to hit up the blank screen, also known as ShyGuyTyz Shorts, where I upload short content form back in the days. I'm sure if you're watching this right now, I'm going to have some fine utilization of it, especially if you're watching this video right now on ShyGuyTyz Live, which is the stream archives, which is exactly probably where you're watching this because this shit has been deleted on the Twitch VODs. Yeah, you know about it. There's hella fucking videos on there. As of right now, I have 675 subscribers with 489 videos. That shit's gonna multiply by I don't know how much by the time you're watching this and by the time the day is over, because I'm gonna be uploading more content there. There's a lot of videos here. And don't ever forget the main channel, ShyGuyTyz, with 9.36k subscribers. We got absolute bangers on here, like the Black Movie tier list and just plenty more. Yeah, I would actually love to just stick around and just listen to my friends just go on and on about the things that they have like balled up in their heads, like real talk, because these are my people, you know, it's my community. But I actually do have to get to going and editing and get my day moving and grooving and yeah. When I have like a consistent income coming in, I can definitely just be like, all right, fuck it. It's going to be a chill day. We're going to do this, that, and the third. I'm going to just be here talking, chit-chatting, this, that, dilly-dallying. But as of right now, it's fucking grind time, baby. We're working our way up to be able to chill, to be able to hear our friends go on and 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 on. Even though I've done it in small quantities, but eventually I'm going to be able to do it in a bigger span. So, yeah. I hope you've learned a lot today because we really tackled a lot of topics. Gan, if you're watching this, I'm really proud of how you've developed and grown as a person, especially since the first time I fucking met him, bro. Gan, he's still the same guy, but he's just matured in such a cool way. Like Gan was such a little funny goofball. He's still the same funny goofball, but he's evolved into the funny goofball with these, even though he's really been the same. He's really honestly, Gan has really honestly said some shit like this to me before, or had like thoughts like this before. We definitely had a lot of conversations like this. He's just, I don't know, he's just growing into himself. Just he's able to be himself in more ways. And you see how that nigga now fucks with Gan like that, man, because he's like, hey, you real as fuck. Yeah, nigga, that's Gan for real. But yeah, I love everyone, all my friends. We are, I don't know, like I said earlier, everyone just woke up and just everyone woke up feeling like, yeah, let's wake up today. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, we're waking up today after that troll shit we did yesterday. But yeah, hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. This has been your boy ShyGuyTyz. Keep going, keep pushing, keep being the best self you can be. Be better than where you were yesterday. Because if you don't grow, then you're dying. I'll see you guys in the next one.